Drake not only filed one lawsuit, he filed two.
Win or lose this case, where do you stand as far as the music that you claim to love?
I have a theory. All of these companies who have been screaming the mustard and all that, I'll do a little fact checking. There are two things in common with all of them companies. One, they're all American companies. Two, half of those companies are owned by Universal. Since this shit started, I said, yo, this is a manufactured beef.
Yeah.
Period.
You did designated
And
clapper.
now, our feature presentation.
It is.
The first time I heard it.
Bourbon Boys.
You want to get that off the way. All these people game now.
No, because I've been going back and watching, and I've been seeing how condescending you.
Hey! Who was that? We done figured it out. You talk that talk, but I figured it out. You be talking on that. You agree? You talking about Bruce? You do. What you say?
Yo, he said you want that? We done figured it out.
Attention audience. Reed is here to pod. Zach is the news. Meech is here to report. And Brother James is a man of God. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Parental discretion is advised.
Bourbon Boys.
Yeah.
Bourbon Boys.
Yeah, I forgot to put the drop in. So, I'm going to do the bomb again, and I'm going to...
Bourbon Boys. Bourbon Boys.
Welcome back for another episode of Outsiders Only 708 podcast. We can be found on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. I am Reed at the Cloudiest.
Pusher 2_Z.
You know the vibes. Look, Big Meech.
And it is your favorite man of God.
Hey!
Back to deliver my friends from sin.
Hey!
Brother James.
Hallelujah!
I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving.
You's a nasty.
Yeah.
We done figured you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I am
What
the
you
man
do with
of
the
God.
stuffing?
Oh.
Hey, I ate it.
Whoa.
Amen.
Whoa,
Amen.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Amen.
We didn't have no stuff. We had dressing, brother.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a difference.
Dress
It
up.
is.
I see.
It's a difference.
This stuff.
Did y'all have turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had turkey. I had all the slave food.
I don't like turkey.
Come
no
on,
more.
brother.
I had. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I had all the slave food. The turkey was quite juicy and tender this year, so it was busting.
Oh, so you partook in the slave food, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
No,
No,
I mean, I'm
you
not gonna
ain't gonna
participate.
stand with your native brothers and sisters?
No, I ate.
Wait now.
No.
If you care about it that much, if you are that woke, stand in solidarity for those who have fallen.
No.
No. We can't just say Happy Thanksgiving to you. We can't just say it.
'cause-
So what you eating for?
Because I was hungry.
No, you're exploiting. You're exploiting.
No,
Come on, brother.
I'm
stand on something.
I'm nourishing
No,
my
stand
body.
on something,
Hey,
brother.
shout out the Wabanese people, I believe they're called. That conversation y'all had sparked me to do my research and figure out if they were still around. And they still around, so shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all.
'Cause
So
you
the
know that's-
Wabarzi.
Yeah, because they was the ones that got ran off.
Let me stop before I figure out that's an insult.
You know it.
Yeah, like Kendrick just found out the word Eskimo is a slur. So
Kendrick just found out
Really?
a bunch of shit.
yeah,
in
it's a slur.
I did not know that.
It's like calling Asian people Oriental. That's a slur.
Nah, I
too.
did find out that was
Yeah,
a slur. Remember
that's
they
a
used
slur.
to the noodles used to be named that.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that? Man,
that's
crazy.
why I used to call them that.
Why is Eskimo a slur?
That's how they feel. They think it's a slur.
Wait, who is they?
The people
people in the
Eskimos?
the Eskimos. I got so
Do they
much.
got a proper name? Let's get out of it.
I got so much editing to
Alaskans?
get into this.
Oh, they was calling Alaskans Eskimos?
No, they were calling like Native Americans who live in colder climates.
those are Native Americans.
Eskimos, I believe so.
Don't know.
So should we call them
Let's
igloo?
get out. Let's get out. Let's get out because I'm finna get
We
ignorant.
gonna sound like white people talking about black people.
I'm finna get ignorant.
So y'all don't like being brothers?
Yes, welcome back, man. Welcome
I
back.
think it's I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let's figure out how we're gonna attack this thing today. Let's get this Kendrick shit and this Drake shit the fuck out the way. So we've had a week to sit with the new Kendrick album and or mixtape.
Where y'all ranking it so far?
In his albums,
In his albums.
in his albums,
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
I got it as third or fourth.
I'm not mad at that. I didn't really think about the ranking of the albums.
Yeah.
But if it's up to me, it's still probably like fourth, maybe fifth.
I'd say it's fourth for me.
I say it's fifth. Fifth for me.
Okay. Okay.
Did you expect more
More what?
from this album? Or it's just those other ones? It's just certain shit.
Well,
The other
just
ones was
ain't
just
gonna
so
top.
amazing.
Well,
honestly.
go ahead.
You go ahead.
Well, the thing for me is this. I've been a Kendrick fan since Overly Dedicated, right? So when Section 80 dropped, I thought and felt at the time that was one of the best bodies of music I had ever heard.
Amen.
I'm here to tell you, damn near 14 years later, I still feel the same exact way.
I
That
agree.
album just sits with me a particular type of way. That's probably my favorite Kendrick album. You follow that up with Good Kid, Mad City. We all know what that is. And then you follow that up with To Pimp a Butterfly. We all know what that is. You did the untitled or the unmastered, unfiltered shit.
You lost me with that one.
I still liked it, but I knew that project wouldn't stand the test of time with the masses. Then you come back with Damn. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't necessarily super fond of Damn, but the masses like it because that was more of his commercial release.
Right.
You come back with Mr. Morale. That was your personal album. Everybody had their little emo moment. And then you follow this up with the GNX. The GNX really just feels like, hey, West Coast, this for us.
Right.
That's how it still feels. A lot more tracks have grown on me. The shit that I already liked, I still love it. You know what I'm saying? Even GNX, I kind of like that a little bit more. Now, I get what everybody's saying about Gloria. That's cool. I'm here to tell you. I told you this last podcast. I'm going to say it again. I like violence. So I don't care about this nigga having a love song to his pen, bro. Whacked out words. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for peekaboo. 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo. Like, this album lyrically from him is probably his most dumbed down shit, but it's what I think a lot of people are looking for from this particular era of artists. We're looking for the braggadocious, hard bars, pause. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were looking for from Cole. That's what we've been looking for. We're always looking for the Scary Hours Drake. You know what I'm saying? This feels like Kendrick's version of him being a tough guy, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I feel like it was his album when he was like, nah, I don't want anybody to have to question what I'm saying. I'm putting it out there. It's not like in this super triple entendres and all of this shit. No, I said it.
No,
Like,
exactly.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
And back to ranking, I kind of feel like a question you had asked yesterday on like the Jay-Z ranking thing. I think with Kendrick, it's just when you came in. As far as like how you gonna rank them albums, because you feel a certain way. Like, y'all have been Jay-Z fans since the beginning, so it's not surprising to me for y'all to say Reasonable Doubt. I could go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt, but I've said it on here before. Me listening to Black Album, that was like my first like rap album that I set with, period, personally. So it just holds a special spot to me. But I know it's some people that might feel like American Gangster is their favorite because they came in later. So I think it's that same thing with like the Kendrick shit. But same as y'all said, like I'd probably put GNX like fourth. And then like he said, the album's grown on me personally. I haven't really had an album that I just really listened to like back to back to back to back really this year, honestly. Even with the Tyler shit, like I sat with the Tyler for a little bit, but then it's just like, I don't want to listen to this right now. Like, I'll listen to it still, but it's like, it's a mood. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do listen to the Tyler, I want to be able to listen to it in its entirety. I feel like with the Kendrick, for me personally, it's able to grasp a lot of different emotions to me. Like he was saying, like it has yours where it's like, I want the violence type of shit. It has your bops in there. You got your more shit with the Gloria, where it's like Gloria and the Heart, to me, both is still just kind of like, it's like a love story to the music, and it's a path that it's gone on so far. Like, I like the whole thing still. I even said before, like the reincarnated shit grew on me too. I done listened to that shit so much just because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck you talking about.
Right.
Like,
I think they said Billie Holiday and somebody else.
I thought the other person was fucking Elvis for a second, but then he said the Michigan shit, so I don't fucking know who you talking about. But,
Yeah. I'm about to say this album, he literally tapped back into it because I'm right there with Nick as far as like Section 80 being my album from Kendrick. At the same time too, that was when I was introduced to him. Literally, my boy showed me Section 80 the year it came out, and so like that was when I like got introduced to Kendrick.
Not to cut you off, but do you remember when that album dropped that year?
There was wasn't it on July 4th or something like that?
Section 80 and From the West Side with Love Part 2 by Dom Kennedy dropped on July 4th, 2011.
Yeah.
I was living in Ann Arbor. Oh my God, it was a time.
Yeah, man.
that's all you heard everywhere.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. 2011 was a great year in music for me because that was when Friday Night Lights. That's when I was really like privy to it, and then that was when Section 80 came out too. And so like, but Section 80, he was really
Kanye was going on his run. Too.
Wasn't ASAP at that time too?
Yes,
I wasn't really.
That was a good ass year.
The only people I was really fooling with for real back at that time was for real Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. Like it was them three for real. And
I gotta throw Big Sean in there too.
I wasn't fooling with him.
I was fucking with Sean.
Early Big Sean was,
and Mac Miller, like all that shit.
You know what? Yeah, him too.
Currency,
Him too.
Wiz,
I love Mac
that
Miller.
was just that time.
But nah, so it was like for me in Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City, he was like painting pictures. It was almost like audio books for real. In those tapes and those albums that he was making. And with this album, he gave me that feel that I really hadn't like felt for real a long time because he did it in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, but he didn't really have no track on that album to really grasp you like nobody for real because it was all like he was giving a recount of himself for real.
I love Silent Hill though.
I really feel like that album was something that he needed to get off his chest.
I do it too because it was like a lot of them was personal stories.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was a contractual agreement. If you ask me.
Well, that was TDE, his last album with TDE, right?
And trying to get up out
and it's crazy that was his last album with TDE, and then this is his first album with his label, and you see how differently it sounds. And so like, but when he had tapped back into like rapping over the samples with Luther, with the Heart Part 6. Man, I even say with Gloria, like when he was tapping back into that, I was like, man, I feel like this is like a version of Kendrick we haven't heard in a minute. And so it was like, that really took me back. The Heart Part 6 really is like, to me, for real, that's like the song of the year for me. Because I have been listening to that song like nonstop, the way he was just reminiscing, talking about his come up, and then rapping over that SVW sample. Man, I'm sorry, SWV. I'm sorry, SWV. I always mess it up.
Yeah, but he mixed that up every time.
Boy, dyslexic as hell.
But yeah, rapping over the SWV sample, and that's one of my favorite songs from them. So it's like that song was just like such a perfect picture painted, and so that's what I could say too. And then even with the stuff that he was turning up with, like song I really like is TV Off. Like, you know, I really like that song.
That shit's super groovy.
Man, bro, look, when you working out, I'm telling you, that song will get you hype, especially when you come in, Monster! So,
yeah, because when you said you didn't like it originally, I'm like,
I was not fucking with it.
man, no, TV Off. That song go. And not like as a whole. I would say my least favorite songs on the album gotta be my least favorite song is Squabble Up. That's my least favorite, but everything else like I really like. But it's not a bad song though. You know what I'm saying?
It's just if you have to rank it, you got
and that's what I'm saying about my feelings about the album. Like, it's a solid project front to back. There are songs I'm not necessarily fond of, but they are still good. They'll come on and I don't immediately have to hit skip. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? The only person who ain't really talking right now is Meech. And I know Meech ain't talking because low-key
I don't have these deep dives about Kendrick.
Yeah, because
you niggas went back in the history and shit, and you know, I ain't got that.
well,
y'all got the most of it last week.
Yeah, you came with some facts last week.
Yeah, no, that was the most of y'all got. And that wasn't even about the album.
That was about the car.
I was like, damn, this is a really good car. That was like 50 of these bitches high. So what did his dad do?
Man.
That's what I was like. It's like, this
Trapper
limited ass car.
This pop's one of them.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That solidified that for me.
Ducksworth.
I seen an old video on YouTube when Kendrick was like a kid. and his dad walked out with a shotty. They were just like out there chilling, and he just walked outside with it. So I was like, okay.
You ever been to LA?
No.
Okay.
That's how they just chill with shotties outside like
You
that?
go to the right parts of Los Angeles, and you gonna see some shit that you ain't gonna never see nowhere else.
Los Angeles is one place, like, I don't give a fuck how tough you claim you is. Like, none of that shit. Like, you not from there, play by the rules, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I really feel that shit.
The part that's real confusing about LA too is like they hood, because it's a couple places like this where they hood just ain't hood enough to know when you in the wrong spot.
They say that's how Long Beach is.
Yeah, like
They was like, you get shot by a nigga with a blue mohawk in that bitch.
like all those pictures
Wow.
people be taking with those trees in the background and shit. It's like, I think that's a real long street, but it's like certain blocks of that shit, you will get laid the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
you better be careful trying to get them pictures off. I got you. Oh.
Thank you.
I didn't want to throw it over his head. I was
No, that's cool. That's cool.
But you was saying something about Kendrick before that.
So we all agree that the album is cool. We all agree that the album is good. Cool. Let's get into the bullshit. Drake not only filed one lawsuit, he filed two. Monday he filed one against UMG for basically what he said was, hey, this all was orchestrated by y'all, and basically what y'all are trying to do is devalue my catalog because we're at the point of my contract where I can buy my shit back and I can get my shit back. The very next day he filed a lawsuit against UMG for them supporting and bolstering up Not Like Us in the fashion in which they did, claiming they used bots and all different types of deceptive practices to make that song become what it became. Once again, the ultimate goal is devaluing him. I saw a lot of chatter on the internet about this, and I get people saying, yo, that's some whole shit, just a whole move, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. What the man is trying to do, we've seen this before. We've seen artists do this before. We've never seen the top of the top dogs do this before.
Well, before you go fully into it, let's break the conversation up.
Go ahead.
For pod purposes.
All right.
Let's attack it first from a rapper suing post diss, and then let's clean it up on the back end with the business talk. And the reason why I bring that up is because I fully understand what people are saying about what he's possibly doing for music industry, post this and everything, the transparency that's possibly going to be there. But he's not doing this because he cares. This nigga doing this because he lost a rap battle and just got embarrassed. So this martyr,
None of this happened.
so no. And I'm sure
mean,
they've done it for him. And not in like a diss way, but just, yo, regular song coming out, we about to bot this shit up. I'm sure they've done it for him. But on the rapper's portion of it, he's doing this as a sore loser. He's doing this as a get back for all the shit that he just went through and the possible dings against his career. So, but before we lock in on the business, I just want to kick it off with, let's not make this nigga a martyr. That's not what he's trying to do right now. This nigga is spiraling, and he probably found the lane. Now, and the other part is, I don't even know if this nigga truly gonna win, because if from what they saying, if what he shows is that they had the bot work and everything, and Universal pumping money through Spotify and everything, that whole system kind of starts to crumble a bit, and niggas don't let systems crumble. But we could get to the rap shit first.
First of all, I feel like this is making Euphoria age like gold.
I've been seeing people saying that, and why is people saying that? What happened in Euphoria for that?
When he was saying how he's going to spiral.
Oh.
Literally telling him how he's going to spiral and the way he's going to do it, and he's doing it.
Your Kendrick fans
And-
got to stop doing that, though.
But
Why?
It's too
Every
much.
little moment that happens,
Yeah.
they figure out a way to tie it back to
It's too
something
much.
that Kendrick has said.
no,
It's
the
too
thing
much.
the thing that I also have an issue with, well, first of all, I don't feel like it's too much because both sides are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it a lot. Both sides are. But I
But one
also
side
feel
is being
like
big up, and one side isn't.
it's not being bigged up on your algorithm. No, I'm telling you, Drake fans out there losing their shit.
No,
and
I
they're
know, but
also
I'm saying
big
you're
and
not really
also-
seeing. You're not really seeing that. What you're more so seeing is the support for Kendrick. That's what I'm saying.
That's not
not
true.
That's what's being pumped. I'm telling you, that's
So
what I'm saying.
I'm saying that's what you're seeing because I see people also on big platforms making Drake out to be a martyr.
See,
Yeah,
but I think
see that too.
That's
Who?
why.
You talking about DJ Academics?
they're
No, I'm
definitely
talking
trying to.
about. I'm talking about big platforms. Complex is posted and making it seem
That
like
nigga
he's a
just on
martyr.
Earn Your Leisure, and they was talking about that shit. Earn Your Leisure is like the top podcast for black people, like right now
In
for
business.
business. Yeah, for business. Black.
I'm about to say
people and
there's a
everything.
lot of people making him seem like a martyr.
Okay.
It's going on both ends. But the thing is, I feel like people have to really go back and listen to the shit that was said on both sides because, nigga, you're suing for info that you claim that you fed to me. Like, this shit doesn't make sense. And that's why I'm like, this all comes across like you just being a sore loser. Because, I mean, end of the day, rap beef niggas lie. Straight up. Beginning to end. Not even just them. Niggas lie. All the way through this shit. And I was like, if somebody was to sue every time that some shit like this happened, like you trying to stop this shit from being performed at the Super Bowl, when you were just like 2 days prior to you filing this shit with the steak shit saying like, you got to come with facts, this shit don't bother me, true sixer, all of this shit you saying about talking about being unbothered, and you are. And I don't even think it's a problem with you being unbothered. The problem is you saying you unbothered and doing all of this to follow it. Like, this the shit that make you look crazy. And I just hate to be that guy. Rap ain't everything else. Like, it's just certain rules in rap that you can't do with other shit. And I feel like that's what this shit is. Like,
Well, that's
after this
that
shit's all...
mentality failed rap though.
Yeah, but I also feel like win or lose this case, where do you stand as far as the music that you claim to love? Where do you stand after that? Like, nigga, you got to go be a pop star. And which isn't no issue. We know you could do that. But, like, how you be the big tough guy after this? And as of lately, he been talking crazy, even prior to the beef.
And that's win or lose too.
Man, that's what I said.
Even
Win
if-
or
even
lose,
if
it
you
feel like it's a
win-
lose-lose situation in this for him. Because, like, say you get into it with somebody again, they just finna, I don't want to get sued. Like, that joke's going to be with him for the rest of his career.
It's gonna be a tough one to recover from.
I guess my thing was because I had came and I was even saying that that's what they were doing. Like what he's suing for, I was even saying that that's what they were doing. I'm like they pushing this, they showing.
You
like,
remember
mad support
early
to
on?
it and stuff.
You remember early on in the beef, like, cause my thing is, I feel like the bots might have pumped it up, but my thing with the bots was I felt the bots was drowning Drake. Cause y'all
Yeah.
remember when these beats first popped off and everything, and they was downvoting all Drake shit to the most ever, and it's like. That ain't people doing that shit.
Right.
That's clearly, and that's what we had said at the time too. That was clearly bots suppressing Drake's.
Yeah,
effort.
I feel like everybody knew that once it got to a certain point.
And
Like,
that was my thing too, and that's what I was even saying. So I would even say too, well, my mindset was probably back at that time when the narrative was being pushed that Kendrick is being heavily supported in this beef, and Drake isn't, and stuff like that. Even when it comes down to the technical part of it, like the stuff that we're seeing as far as like numbers, like you said, likes, dislikes, all of that stuff. I was like, what was really being pumped out, we wasn't really seeing that much support for Drake, even though it was people that was like
It was
with
more,
him.
It was real grassroots support.
Yeah, and it was
versus the system support.
exactly. So that's why I was even saying it's like the fact that he's spinning back around and doing this. I was like, it makes sense to me, and I know it looks bad. So I know it looks bad, but it's just like. Two, what Nick said about the catalog. Oh wait, are we getting into that part yet or no? Are we getting to the part about the business part,
we
like
can
his
get into
catalog
you
being
want to hit on the
devalued and
rapper
stuff?
question?
As far as the rapper shit goes, I don't give a fuck. I've seen this happen before. I've seen rappers try to sue rappers. This ain't nothing new.
Who tried to sue who?
Who tried
This
to
is, dog, Noriega has a clip from back in the late 90s talking about rappers trying to sue him for motherfucking
Right.
disses.
But who?
Yeah, exactly. See, this is
that-
not the
that
same
matters.
thing. That does
Look,
matter.
Let me finish y'all asked me my question. Let me get my shit out. I understand y'all saying who. I get it's probably nobody that's of relevance. That's why I said this is probably the first time we've seen a motherfucker up here do this.
We've never seen nobody get sued for disses. We've seen people get sued for basically stealing songs.
No.
Like I've seen
No,
that. I've seen a
brother,
rapper go after another rapper.
brother, there are
like,
plenty-
oh, this sounds like my song.
Brother, there are there are plenty of instances where rappers have tried to sue other rappers and sue labels for disses.
And that Noriega clip, they didn't say it was a diss.
You just got to go back and look at it. That's all.
I just never heard
All
of
you
one.
have to do is Google it. That's all I'm saying. Anytime I say something, just go back and fact check me. Just go Google this shit. And you're going to start to see shit from the late 90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s. You're going to see little cases here and there. See, the thing is, and now we can get into the business of it. I have a theory. And my theory is this. All of these companies who have been screaming the mustard and all that shit, go do a little fact checking. Especially DreamWorks and all that bullshit. Dog, there are two things in common with all of them companies. One, they're all American companies. Two, half of those companies are owned by Universal. Since this shit started, I said, yo, this is a manufactured beef.
Yeah.
Period.
You did say that.
Now, if you go look at the company who's manufacturing the beef and go back and look in time, they have a history of doing this. They did it before. Kanye and 50 Cent. Who's 50 Cent signed to? Interscope, which is under who? Universal.
Ain't that a more recent merger?
No.
Okay.
So, I just look at the business aspect of it and I say, I think the reason why we're seeing what we're seeing right now in hip hop is because a lot of the labels have collapsed. A lot of the labels have cleared house. There's not that many people running all this shit no more. There's only like 3 big like labels. All these under labels, Interscope, that shit don't matter. Look at the big ones.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think the real battle here is old money versus new money. I think Drake is trying to get from up underneath Universal.
Yep.
And Universal knows because guess where he going? Steak. Everybody like, why steak? Steak. What the fuck? Why steak? Do you know who Steak is owned by?
Who?
I don't know who it's owned by. I don't. But there's one thing I know for sure. It's a Canadian company.
But that's a gambling site.
But they're starting to get into the streaming game. They're starting to get into the ad revenue game.
And even all that, that's they gambling on the streams.
Hear me out. When you see all of these clips on the internet, it's not the gambling shit. It's Steaks slapping they shit on whatever they can slap it on. I truly believe right now Steak is actually in a position where they're pushing their way into the space of being up there. And the American companies is like, nah, we ain't fucking with it. I'll give you another example of America or American companies trying to stop companies that aren't owned by America from being around. Perfect example, TikTok. TikTok is the biggest platform in the world. The United States has legislation to ban it from here. Why? They said, hey, either sell to an American company or we're banning that shit. Mm-hmm. This is a war game between companies. And these artists right now are just being used as the pawns on the board. It's above a lot of people's head, and this shit gonna go over a lot of people's head. But I think that's what Drake was on. He was trying to position himself to get up out of that, go over here, bolster this shit up. He's probably got some equity in that company.
For sure got equity.
Because when
people be laughing at when they be laughing at all them gambling ads and shit, that don't be his damn money. Like, he's not gambling his money when he be losing all that damn money.
Not at all.
Like, it's part of a greater scheme. He's probably getting stupid money from that Steak
That's
shit.
all comp shit. And that's the point I'm trying to make. I get it's an online gambling site. They're trying to move into that space, that streamer space. That's what they're trying to do right now. I get that they be online gambling, but a lot of what they're doing, they're trying to move their way into a particular position. And these American companies like, no, the fuck you're not. We not letting it happen.
Yeah.
Unless you cut us in. That's just my whole dissertation behind this. That's what I see. As far as him trying to sue and get up, do whatever. Yeah, nigga, sore loser. Yeah, bad time. But guess what? I don't give a fuck about that. This is business. The reason why it's actually perfect timing, you don't come out and say this shit before the niggas do this shit. It's like the police. the police aren't going to stop the crime. They're going to come after the crime's been committed. I'm not going to sue you before the shit that you're trying to do to me. I have to wait until you actually do it so I have the evidence of you doing it.
No, he's been saying it.
And so that's why the lawsuit comes when it comes. I ain't got a problem with him doing whatever he's doing. It's really, it's good business.
Yeah, I was saying he's trying to get out of his deal, I believe.
But that's also why when you had said it's certain things in rap that you can't do, and I said that's where that thinking has failed rap, because we should be suing each other more in situations where you feel wronged. But as you said, that's not how rap works. That's why his career is fucked. And going back to that portion for a second, that's why his career is fucked, is because no matter win or lose, you suing coming off a battle. Sure, perfect timing for the lawsuit, but you fucked your career. Now he probably still ain't no. I don't know. I honestly don't even know how Drake coming out of this.
I think he's
going to come out.
I think he's about to drop some music. You're about to go on tour.
I'm so curious to see how big he is out of, because I'm not saying that he's not gonna be big.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be different.
The chinks is there.
That's why I'm telling you. I don't think the approach is gonna be rap no more. Like, of course, he's
and
still.
And if you don't, that's another type of loss.
But I think he's still going to rap. But it's just, it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be like stuff as of recent when we was like, why is he making all this party music, all this different type of shit?
That's probably what
it's just going to be more of that shit.
And then that music reaches more people. So,
he's about to get in his global bag, bro.
Right.
This is why he going back to Australia and shit now for the first time.
I don't even think
who
he
else did that,
necessarily
though?
even cares that.
But who else did that, though? Who else has took this play? The one that we think Drake is going to run. We just seen a nigga do this.
Come on, 6ix9ine?
No.
Oh, 6ix9ine definitely did this stuff.
He did.
Well, shit,
he
who did this?
But the other nigga who I think he's always had an issue with, tried to be like, the nigga had an issue with him.
Oh, The Weeknd?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay, let me stop.
Kanye West.
I still think it's different. I think this is, every time we get into this conversation, I be feeling like we got Kanye fucked up. Because I think people really don't know how big Kanye is.
I'm not
bro.
saying he's not big. What I'm saying is,
I get what you're saying.
You saw how Ye's music moved when the machine wasn't behind him. I think we're about to get to that era with Drake. Like, the Ye music still came out, niggas still liked it, it was still pump, but the machine wasn't pushing it. And it looked weird in the light to see an artist of that stature be out and not get pushed the way they used to get pushed when they had the machine behind them.
I agree with that. And that will go into that chink thing of when you come back on the other side, how could you be big? How could you be big if you not even having that machine push you? Because perfect example is the music he dropped. I've been seeing people saying that he used that kind of like as a read to see where he's at. The music and
oh, you talking about the 3-packs?
Yeah, the 3-packs, the 100 gigs, all of that shit. Just to kind of see where his fans is with him. And as much as people are saying that, oh, he got the data, I don't think he got the data that he liked. None of them songs moved the way they would have probably moved if he had a little bit of a push behind him.
Well, I think
that's true.
I think that was a rope-a-dope. I think he does that to prove in court, like, hey, this is how they used to push my shit, and while this shit's going, this is how they're pushing my shit. I'm literally showing you how they're manipulating the numbers. See, what I think Drake did was like, hey, I know what you motherfuckers be doing, and since you're trying to turn on me, I'm going to just tell on y'all.
Right.
Like
that thinking right there is why I can't sit here and big up Drake and call him a martyr right there. Nigga, your feelings is hurt.
Yeah.
Your feelings is hurt. You moving emotionally, and this is what. And don't let you just flat out lose.
So y'all
don't let us find out that it was literally nothing. Because the thing is, I keep going back to we was talking about Pitchfork and how they rated the album, and we was talking about he suing and all of this, that, and the third.
Fuck Pitchfork,
nigga. Fuck all of this shit. The culture has decided who won. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. It's what the culture decides. Back in the day,
I mean, yeah,
people could push Nelly, Eminem pushing out albums, the most albums. Nigga, we don't care. The culture says Lil Wayne is the best. The culture says Jay-Z is the best. The culture is dictating and determining what we ultimately feel. Now, again, he could go on and win this shit, make hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever the case may be. But the culture is out on that nigga. And that is the problem. But I don't know.
It's an interesting situation. I do want to see how
He better have some slaps on that party shit.
I want to see how it's going to develop. To be quite frankly honest with you,
Do you think other people are still gonna want to attach to him the same after this?
Depends.
As
Yes.
far as rap,
Depends.
Yeah.
So
outside of Atlanta,
Maybe.
I think the problem is, I honestly think the problem is gonna be the reverse. Is Drake's not going to be fucking with a lot of these niggas?
Right.
That as
I think he's a scoring nigga right
He
now.
already showed that before he did this. He was pulling himself from a lot of people.
big Sixers.
Big,
Like your boy
you see, he openly,
BFB never got his verse.
he openly talking
he
about.
he took that verse away because of the beef.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm saying he never
bad
got his back.
timing.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say everybody verses.
But
got
see,
stopped.
he probably ain't even got a
Everybody.
problem with
He was snatching
BFB or
people from
nothing.
shows.
But you notice everyone that has participated in any type of way in the beef over the, if you were just on the sidelines dancing, he has said something about you or referenced you in any type of way. The people that have kind of stuck to his side, he done showed up at their shows, Lotto and them, all the Atlanta people. He done made music with some people. Like, he's fully showing us how he's about to move going forward. As soon as that nigga back got kicked in, I'm locking in with Party on some Canada shit. Fuck America. We ain't even seen this nigga here except for Houston. And Houston, again, those are the people that was fucking with him.
I bet you he get back cool with Future.
No, I think that's coming for sure.
I think it might be behind the
'Cause
scenes
he
for a
need it.
bit.
Oh, but did y'all see what the
It's hard to love bro a nigga that's hot.
did y'all see supposedly why Metro and Drake had beef?
Oh, the
No.
mama
The
shit.
mama shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
So wait, what happened?
Yeah,
Tell
I
me.
ain't know nothing
So
about that. one.
basically, what happened was, I believe around the time Metro's mother had passed, Drake basically said, "Hey, I don't care about that nigga mom's dying. Where them beats at, nigga?"
Oh wow.
And so, like, if that's the root
I
cause
wonder
of
if
that
there's
shit,
sauce on that story.
Is that true?
But
Or did somebody
I don't
just
know.
come up
We
with
can't
Joe
get
Budden
with it.
has
There's no
just
way
said
they
it.
really confirmed it.
But if
Okay.
that's it, oh yeah, fuck that nigga. We are finna give you a double disc.
I kind of think it's not true because Metro was already came out and said, "Oh no, that shit was all sport." I feel like how he felt about his mama because that's the shit that had 21 of them get on Soulja Boy ass because he said that shit. And
Yeah, so
you see the
21
next
probably
day,
would've had that
whatever
shit.
exactly, and whatever it was that 21 said, don't nobody know what they said to Soulja Boy, but that nigga came back the next day like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I was shit
I'm
in the
gonna tell you
moment."
what happened. Atlanta is a very small place, even when you're in the suburbs. Hey, I don't give a fuck how deep off in the woods you are. You are not low, man.
the amount of times I've
You are
seen T.I. pull up on niggas,
Dog,
you can't
not
get
low.
away.
Dog, you not low.
Yeah.
You're not low in Atlanta. Gee, the Atlanta hood looks like Park Forest with hills. You know what I'm saying? It's
Swear.
like it looks
Swear
like
to
it's
God.
little houses like that, and that's why they call it a trap. Because if you don't know them roads, oh, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
can't even speed out that bitch.
it's like going into Jeffrey Manor. Like, if you don't know how to get around this bitch, bye-bye. Like, you caught in this maze, and we gonna get you. So, in a city like that, bro, you're never really low. Like, even if you go all the way out to Duluth, my nigga, I come up 85 for a quick 30 minutes. It's nothing. Like, you're not low. You can be in Buckhead. You can be at... Gee, these niggas have gun niggas down at Lenox Mall. They don't give a fuck.
Like, I man, when I found out Lenox Mall was a dangerous situation, I was like,
Yes.
Nigga, it's Lamborghinis in front.
it's Lenox Mall. Shit.
No, you'll go to Lenox and get shot trying to go get some motherfucking shit from Sephora.
I'm like, goddamn.
And yes, I do shop at Sephora.
But on this music shit, so because they trying to make him a martyr, and I don't even feel like we touched on what it would do for the music business. I don't even really understand what it would do for things. Like, what is he fighting for? Like,
You
outside
have
of
to be
believe-
that caliber of artist to even understand.
I
don't
believe
think-
it'll make us understand how they really be moving stuff. So you see how we can't necessarily value a stream or like put like a value
A
to
number
it or
to
something.
it, yeah.
A number to it.
Yeah.
It'll basically let us know that okay, they do control what they push, what they don't. Like
I think he won't own
and
this
they,
shit.
and they
This
have,
shit ain't
like-
new. This is Prince.
I mean, yeah, true that. But
I
at
thought
the
I
same
heard that
time,
Drake owned his records, his masters.
he does.
Not all of them.
Yeah, I know he sold a portion of them, but I felt like he owned his masters.
He not.
Like, I feel that's why this
He
fight is
can't-
so crazy.
If he owns his masters, then I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand why he doing this.
Yeah.
So like I'm being so for real. Like
That's the other part. Is like, because people keep saying he was trying to get off Universal. He's actively in contract negotiations to stay there. And I think a big part of this is when they stepped on
money.
him.
It's the money thing.
Yeah, it's the money.
When they
I
stepped
don't
on
think
it,
he's trying to leave.
They trying,
Yeah,
they
I don't
trying
think
to
so.
get
They're
out.
not trying to leave
They're
at
trying
all.
to lowball him because of the beef. He like, no, nigga. And y'all trying to lowball me in
During contract negotiations.
Okay,
Is this even legal?
this is what I'm gonna say.
Oh, so
Maybe that
if
the
they
damn-
lowball him during contract negotiations, they can give him something less. Is that what y'all
Yeah,
saying?
but look, I'm
They
less
trying to give
offer.
him like
I'ma put it out there.
400 million, and he want to be.
no, I'm gonna put it out there. This is what I think happened. This is what I think happened.
I'd sue too.
This is what I think happened. I think music as a whole was starting to slow the fuck down. And people just wasn't fucking with the artists. Nobody was really coming out with music. We needed to find a way to get rap back up to being pop culture.
That's true.
Or pop music.
You're right.
Universal came to all three of these niggas and said, hey, this what we finna do. All right? We need y'all to go at each other. Right?
Three, who?
Cole, Drake, and Kendrick.
Oh.
Cole is included in this. They came to all
Really?
of them. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
But I'm going to go through it. When the shit first popped off, Cole was the first one who was supposed to, they were setting you up. Cole was really the first one who was supposed to get out there first because he had the little album drop. He had the little diss song. He was really the first one to come out and do some shit after the original Kendrick shit. I mean,
Like
Kendrick.
that. Like that. Future. Yeah.
Like we all said, somebody made a call. Somebody said something to that man. And he probably went back to the powers that be, said, hey, I don't even want to get into this.
Well, you remember when he came out?
can't wait for him to tell
Somebody
us
from
this.
somebody
remember
from
when,
Kendrick's camp called him and said, "Hey, brother, this ain't got
You
nothing
remember
to do with
when,
you, man."
what he just said on the damn song? He was like, he heard about the bots and all that shit, and he started talking about a lot of the shit that ended up coming out as like
And I want
fodder
y'all
for
to-
what Drake is.
But you
suing
know
for.
what's crazy too? That was in 2022 what he was talking about.
No, this was Port Antonio, wasn't it?
Oh, you talking about Port Antonio? I thought you was talking
No,
about
he
the
talking about the
podcast.
song.
No,
But
this
look-
was
Oh
the
yeah,
podcast,
no.
But look, here go another
But
thing.
he mentioned that stuff on there.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, so
Okay.
like the way streams and stuff work. That was in 2022 when they shot the pod.
Yeah.
So the fact that we just getting it now, a whole 2 years later, with all of this stuff happening, is kind of interesting.
So
I can't lie.
look, back to my whole little dissertation. So he came out, he did that shit, gave him the call. He like, nah, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't want to do this.
He took his lashes and got out the way. His shit light work now.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you
he like,
something.
I'm cool.
I'ma tell
Y'all
you
fuck
something
with
else.
him.
All the time.
He sued.
Like shit, this shit ain't bad. I did it.
And he took it down, man.
Dog, you pissed me off. Let me get this train off because I'm trying to get this thought off. Goddamn. Look, pay attention to what's going on. They making Cole pay for that. They was like, you got to give us something. So I find it funny that your little podcast drops right now, right?
Hey,
And
chill out.
all your
Chill
little,
out.
all
Just
your
say
little albums,
podcast.
all your little albums.
Chill out. Little albums. You like them. Just say albums and
Dog,
podcasts.
let me get this train off before I lose my train of thought.
Say it
please.
different. Say it
I'm
different,
not trying
nigga.
to fucking diss shit.
Say
Relax.
it different. I don't care. Say it different. Go ahead. But say it different.
We told you we gonna make you mad before you make us mad before we started this shit.
So I find it funny that all of this little content he got is coming out when
Just
it's
say
coming
content.
out.
A little.
If you
say
go,
content.
if you go look at those mixtapes, who they being dropped by?
All right.
Who they dropping? Who's dropping them? What label are they coming out on?
You know I ain't looking at the
I don't know.
mixtapes.
No idea.
I don't know.
Interscope,
Oh, okay.
the warm up, Interscope, Friday Night Lights, Interscope, the come up, Interscope. I'm gonna get on his ass. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get my
I'm
train
saying
off.
Speak different.
Nigga, this how I talk.
I don't care.
tell me how to fucking
I'm
talk.
gonna tell you.
All right, Jay.
Yeah.
And so
Him telling people now not to talk.
I just find all of
Do whatever.
that
That's
funny.
Mr. I can do whatever I want. I
It's-
can say
it's-
whatever I
it's
want. I
the-
can tell
it's
you
the
how not to
business
talk.
behind it. You get what I'm saying?
Do what I want.
It's funny that Interscope and it's funny that Universal is just pumping all this shit out. You knew Kendrick album was coming out when it was coming out. Y'all know that.
I didn't know that GNX was coming.
They know. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking
Oh,
about
okay.
them.
Well, they said that day that they found out that morning.
Man,
That
that's
shit was dropping.
bullshit. If we gonna sit up here and talk about how this shit been orchestrated this whole time, I'm not gonna let these people sit up here and look me in my fucking face and, oh, Kendrick just came
We
out.
ain't not saying it's orchestrated the whole time. That's you.
Okay.
No, I believe it's been orchestrated. I ain't gonna lie. I agree with you on
I'm
that.
just saying
I
what
feel
I'm
it's a
saying.
little more authentic. I don't.
No, bro.
No, I
don't
think this
either.
was a play.
Nah,
I really
bro.
do. I think this
I'm
was a
telling
play.
you, look, and while the Kendrick is out, all Cole, we just peppering you with nothing but Cole shit, and all of this is coming out under Interscope, Unifucking Versal, everything. They are Look, it's like, dog, you cornered the market. It's some Amazon shit. I got a nigga on that corner, that corner, that corner, and that corner. He sell the heroin, he sell the crack, he sell this, he sell that. But they all work for me. And if you want to go down the street to the other block that's cheaper, cool. They get their shit from me too. Everything out here moving is me. And that's why I said from the beginning this shit, that's why I had such a problem with really trying to dive into the battle is feeling like it was authentic and really some rap shit. I'm like, nah, bro, this is business. So to really just finish up what I'm saying is I think they came to all three of them. They're like, this is what we going to do to get the shit going. Cole stepped out and Drake and Kendrick did their thing. And I think Universal pulled the rug
from Drake.
And they
I was so you think they gave him like the mess end of the stick, like here?
Exactly. They pulled.
I believe that.
We're gonna pull the plug on you because this is our play. This is our trap. So when you come back to get your money, once your contract is done, we can lowball you. Mm-hmm. And the fucked up part about it is, and the reason why you can sue, and the reason why I'm gonna give him his kudos for suing, is because the game is rigged. How can I win the game if the other team got the refs in their pockets? Mm-hmm. If the truly unbiased part of this, I think Kenny I think what Universal,
they're on his side.
I think they was like, oh, you hate this nigga? We got you.
Right.
We got you.
They're definitely on his side.
I wish niggas had this type of faith when Meek was going through it. But
No.
Well, I think
you got Kendrick,
these people that's on Kenny's side was on Drake's side at that time.
That's true.
And
shit on me. And who was Meek?
So now you're benefiting.
Well, that's what
from the same shit that you benefited from. Now you mad.
Yeah.
Well, he's not benefiting from it though. He's suffering.
But he benefited from. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're just mad that the system ain't working in your favor.
Yeah.
My only pushback to that,
and that's why I don't feel that system's always been there. Because why that shit ain't work with Push?
My only pushback to that, I think Pusha was up underneath Universal because he was signed to Ye.
And you think they pushed Pusha to be bigger?
No, I don't think I think they stepped on Pusha.
I think they stepped on Push. I think Push.
We like Pusha. The masses was like, all right, nigga.
Yeah,
like Push, go away.
Like for what Kendrick,
people universally say he lost though.
Yo, but look, for what Kendrick Lamar's,
Drake said he lost.
Look at Kendrick's career after
Drake
that.
Said it.
Look the masses is like
Drake said Drake said that he lost.
Yes, he said that he had lost when he brought the baby shit up.
But look at
he said that. I think that was with Elliot.
But look what the win did for him. After he won, he didn't blow up. Kendrick won and blew up. So I think the pushback on what you were saying.
Kendrick already big? No,
look, hold on, man. Look, the pushback on what you said though about Meek. The only thing I'm gonna push back and say is, well, if Meek was signed to the same exact company, then yes, there's validity there. But if Meek is signed to the competitor, if Meek is signed underneath Warner and Drake is signed underneath Universal, then I got no problem. My gun's just bigger than yours. My company just better than yours. That's it.
So, I will. So basically, off of the back of Drake, Kendrick has gotten the most success that he's had. Is that what y'all telling me?
See, and I think that's what thing. That's what bothers the Kendrick fans
because they pushing the narrative that he wasn't big, and I'm like, everything he's done has been number one.
But he is arguably bigger after this beef.
It's 100% a fact, but it's still off the backs of his hard work. Because at the end of the day,
it was off the back of his hard work. Even though the machine,
and I don't even mean his old catalog. I mean this nigga put on an execution this year, an execution. Yes, it was towards Drake that magnified things. It's like 50 Cent Ja Rule. If 50 Cent never kicked Ja Rule back in, 50 probably doesn't elevate like it is. That don't take away from the fact that he kicked that nigga back.
You connected the dots like a mug with that. Yeah, that was.
To piggyback off of that, who was Ja Rule signed to? Def Jam, who was not under Universal at the time. Fucking Interscope and 50 Cent's under Universal. This is what they do over there. That's what that label does. Just go look at Interscope's history. Slim Shady. Dr. Dre.
So we're never going to say a rap beef was won because a nigga just rapped better.
And that's what I saw.
This is not about.
Because that's what's happening right now.
I'm not saying he didn't win.
This
the
was
rap
so
beef.
pushed though.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the business side of it. There are certain reasons why certain niggas are going to get a particular look and other niggas don't. And half the time, it's who you got behind
The perfect
you.
example
But
of
that
what.
shit's just fights.
But the perfect
I've seen
example.
this shit happen in real life. A nigga get beat up and niggas don't fuck with him.
But I
no
think
more.
you just gave a perfect example of the other side of it, though. The other side of it is Pusha Drake.
Yeah.
Pusha whooped his ass. We all know he whooped his ass. It's just not massively successful. So,
But that's he ain't do shit
but-
after he whooped his ass.
but if right because he didn't have a machine. If Drake would have whooped Pusha ass, it would have been loud out here.
Yeah,
it would have
facts.
been loud
That's
out
a
here.
fact.
Universal was like, "Oh, we lost." Well, shit, move on. Move on.
Move on.
Nah, but and then too, I gotta say this: Taylor made the track that clearly changed the. I feel like it changed the wave of the beef because after that, Kendrick turned it up. Everything got turned up after that.
Shit,
That
that's when that nigga
joint got
started
taken
talking.
down. That joint got taken down. You can't even find it nowhere. So it's like Kendrick's in the cease and desist.
I don't think that had nothing to do with Kendrick.
No,
though.
that was
what's his
Tupac.
name, Family.
That's
Universal
Tupac.
pulled
That was Tupac's
Yeah,
estate that did that.
yeah.
That wasn't
See, that's
Kendrick.
what's like-
But I thought they said they had his name. I thought
No,
his name
that
was on
didn't
the
have
paperwork.
to do with Kendrick with that shit.
You sure?
Yes.
did not
I thought
care
his
about
name
that
was on the
shit.
paperwork.
No.
I don't believe.
I don't know about that.
I don't believe Kendrick cared about that shit. Because even if he did sue, what's his grounds to sue on?
He said he cared about. He mentioned it in
No, okay.
Blacked Out Murals.
I think he mentioned it as
disrespecting
in.
the West. He didn't mention what because it's nothing for Kendrick. What can he sue for?
No,
That's why-
but I'm saying he said the cease and desist though.
I can't
That-
say-
that-
He
so
can't
that-
cease and
that's-
desist on Tupac's.
I can't say the cease and desist on behalf of Tupac's estate. Tupac's
Okay.
estate has to send a cease and desist.
I'm like, because I mean, you
you're
can't
doing
even
something to
find.
me.
I can't even find a song in Drake's voice.
But you
nowhere.
got to remember
Like,
too, Drake has, and this is why this is beef is so funny to like revisit. Drake was pulling a lot of that shit too. After the end of when Kendrick bombed on that nigga and Drake wanted out, he started pulling all his posts. He started pulling all his records. Like Drake started pulling shit too.
like he
that
started
nigga
pulling
was-
his own songs down from platforms and stuff.
I only know of one, but
Which one was that?
I can't remember the exact one. But he pulled one of them songs down himself, and then he took everything off of Instagram because he was just like, "I'm out of this shit."
I just know Taylor made that with I don't know. I was just finding it interesting that happened and it really nothing was said about that. But now this is being like
Yeah,
magnified.
that's
You see
how
what
you-
I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so I'm like the fact that this has been magnified that he's trying to take out They Not Like Us, but nobody really said anything about Taylor made.
And what the
so-
Drake supporters will do is, in the same way we saying that Kendrick didn't sue, what the Drake supporters will tell you is that Drake ain't suing Kendrick. He's suing Universal.
I mean, that's
So-
true. He's not suing Kendrick,
Yeah.
but Kendrick is tied to it.
Yeah.
So it's like.
I'm suing the business. I'm
Right.
suing the company. I'm not. It's not about you. It's about them.
So this is what I'm saying. Why was Kenny the one? Why was he the one? They was like, yo,
Because
Come on.
because personally, like I said, this goes back to the music business shit. To speak to something that I know you got a problem with, I think I'm fully underneath the belief that a lot of things that we've grown up on life and seen has been programmed and done a particular way in front of us, and them people control that shit. So I get what you said. I get what you saying. I'm with you, but in the way that shit's gonna get rolled out, the same way a company and a machine can push some shit, they can pull some shit back. All these people that we're talking about are under contractual obligations. So half the time, I guarantee a lot of these niggas want to do shit, you just can't. You literally can't, or you gonna violate. And
I think what you trying to ask is why they picked Kenny. I just think they went and got their big gun.
I think
They
they
know
went
they
and got
got
all
their
the big
big
guns.
gun.
Like I said, they went and got Cole too. But if Cole was still going, you would have had the three biggest artists in the blog era, and right now going at it. And I'm back to say what I said. They all signed a Universal. This like if I fight dogs, right? I got three pit bulls. My three pit bulls beating everybody. We smoking the field. Well, it's like fuck it. I'm gonna throw all three of them in there to fight each other, because that's the only thing we can do left. That speaks back to just the state of music and where it was at as a whole for rap music at the time.
Speaking of the state of music and everything, I was watching the rap show. I don't forgot the name already.
Oh, you talking about the shit on Netflix?
Yeah,
is it flowing?
Rhythm and Flow.
Yeah.
Rhythm and Flow. I was watching Rhythm and Flow, and they do episodic. Well, they released like the first 7 episodes, and the last 3 come at the end or whatever. So we 7 episodes in, so we got a look at who's the rappers left. To begin, these rappers all suck. Get that out the way. Ain't nothing good. Ain't no heat coming from this show.
That's crazy. Like, no, not one is good.
Well, actually, this last episode, they let them make songs, and they sound a little better on songs. So maybe we'll see as it goes on. But I bring this up because I was just looking at this show, and it was like it was like 30 minutes. It was just straight woman after woman after woman after woman, and I was sitting there thinking, damn, the women is running the rap game at every level, even on these damn TV shows. And I had told my wife, man, women running rap, and she was like, no, they not. And I'm like, what the fuck? Don't we all? I thought it was universally agreed. Do we all agree that women running rap right now? Yeah. Like, outside of this Kendrick shit?
Well, there's an issue with that. We're men, so we always gonna pay attention to some women a lot.
But do you think women are running rap right now?
I don't think. I do. No, I think. Back to the machine. I think the machine is pushing women rappers.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, stay there. Stay there. No, it's fine. He can stay there.
That's what I think.
It's fine. He can stay there. Let me show you. Let me show you something.
That's what I think.
Let me show you something. I just went to the #1 playlist on Apple. Stop me when I say a woman. Juice WRLD, Kendrick, Lil Baby, J. Cole, Gunna, Future, Gunna, Kendrick Lamar, Big the Plug, J. Cole, Future, Nicki Minaj.
Stop.
Now let me continue. Let's see the next one. J. Cole, Lil Baby, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, Nicki Minaj. I want you to know, I'm not even gonna say the rest. I'm gonna just keep scrolling until I get to a woman that's not named Nicki Minaj. I have made it to Dolce at the bottom of this list.
Dolce over like Glorilla and Sexy Red?
All these motherfuckers that I just said.
I just mean like Doja Cat.
And how did Nicki squeeze into that motherfucker? It goes back to the controlling of the music, and this is something that's directly fucking with these women's pockets and why they growth ain't the same. They not even listed on these playlists. I guarantee most people that ain't all the way in tune with rap just go to the playlist and just press play and just let them songs run. I just found that very
So I like what you did there, but I would say you would have to go across the different platforms too. Apple might not be pumping the women. Is Spotify doing it? Is Tidal doing it? Is Amazon Music? You got to go through the different.
I don't even think it's that deep. I went to the #1 music company in the world. If they're doing that, I wouldn't be too surprised. And it doesn't even matter if Spotify doing it. Why is Apple stepping on these niggas, on these women like that? Why can't they get the same playlisting? Because again, this was just I'm saying Gunna and J. Cole, and these niggas ain't dropped shit recently. These women put out the biggest songs of the year outside of the Kendrick shit, and we ain't say none of their names, but we said Nicki Minaj. I didn't even know Nicki Minaj dropped anything in that shit.
She had that song with Uzi.
These two ain't even no songs. These ain't even no song. This ain't even Uzi song.
Wild. That's wild.
These are just two Nicki Minaj songs because she is a little too big to be fucking with, so she could fuck around and figure her way out on this shit. Like, that's just so crazy to me how they deliberately stepping on them and just fucking with their bags right out the gate. They all dropped albums this year too. It's not like this was some single work.
Who Nicki signed to?
Well, that's why I said she too big to fuck with like this.
Wow.
But I'm bringing up the point of that's crazy how they're dictating it to that point. And even the women rappers who, with the culture feels is running this shit, it ain't what they presenting to us.
So UMG is just out here just nasty.
Well, I ain't even talking about UMG. I just mean just.
But I'm saying that she's in UMG and she's being pushed ahead of them.
Yeah.
And so it's like, are all of the rest of the people you named on UMG?
No, I don't think they was all UMG. It was just the way they stepping on that shit.
That's the funny thing. Like, Megan's one of the biggest female artists there is, right?
She's not even on this list. How's Megan not on there?
Yeah, and I don't agree with that.
And you want to know why?
I don't think
you see what I'm saying?
And you
no, I'm saying I don't think she's one of the biggest.
She ain't signed with UMG.
That's why.
Who she signed with?
Because what's it say about Megan?
He's moving too much.
Def Jam. I'm playing.
I don't think she's one of the biggest artists.
Right here.
She is.
She's falling off terribly.
Well,
there's no song this year that stuck.
See, but that'll be but what you talking about would be a Spotify situation.
That show with that Asian.
She's independent. She doesn't belong to one of the big three. She just has. She has 50.
Didn't I say Warner?
No.
WMG?
Yes, but she will remain independent. That's just a dispo deal.
I think her dispo deal is with Rock Nation.
There's a difference. That's management.
Yeah.
There's a difference between being signed to a label and having a distribution deal. Those splits are two total different things. Basically, what I'm saying.
So Meg is a
one is a partnership, and one is an employee.
So you think Meg is unsigned right now?
Not. She has her own. She's independent.
That's unsigned. Independent.
That's not being unsigned.
Really? I thought independent always meant unsigned.
Because you always have distribution. That's how your music get out.
Right, but when you're signed to a label, it's like you're an employee. That's why they call them the 360 deals. When you're independent, that's pretty much what they're saying about Kendrick right now. He has his own shit, but he has a distribution deal through them. Those splits are two total different things. When I'm quoting,
I didn't know Meg was unsigned.
Meg has been signed to Carl Crawford for forever.
Yeah, but I thought she had signed the deal on top of that deal. Because that's
No,
what
she
happens.
signed
That's
the
what
management
fuck
deal.
with Future shit. With Future signed the deal, but them niggas still be signing deals on top as long as you spread the wealth back down through the pipeline.
It depends on who owns the masters and who does your distribution. Some labels.
I don't believe Meg is unsigned. That's crazy.
Some companies. The next person you need to go look up is Glorilla because she signed to who?
She signed to CMG.
Who is an imprint of who?
I don't know who that is.
See, that's the thing.
Who's their imprint of?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I'm just telling you. Just look it up.
All right.
Goddamn.
You're supposed to have this information
Like
if you're saying that.
Some companies are underneath the umbrella, and then some companies just operate on their own. Rockefeller Records had a 50-50 split with Def Jam when they first came in. A lot of the other labels up underneath Def Jam was in a 80-20 split, 70-30 split. You get the difference? If the company's not getting that much back, then why would they push you in a particular type of way? As opposed to when you're signed to me, I'm going to make you the biggest thing in the world because you're signed to the platform and who pushes the shit. That's where it gets tricky. That's why someone like Meek Mills loses against Drake because Universal controls the distribution. Meek is signed to a label
CMG is Universal. And she's not on any of these lists.
So that goes against my theory, but she's also one of the biggest artists that's out there.
Half of rap is gonna be under UMG, bro. That's why I don't believe that.
So they might just have their ones then.
What label does it?
No, I'm saying they might
All of
just
this
have the
really
people that
just
they push
sounds
ahead
like
everybody else.
all of this sounds
'Cause
like music history.
I heard
like
Drake,
even
J.
back
Cole,
in the
and
day,
Kendrick more than anybody when you were sending on their list. I heard their names multiple times.
As much as we talk about all of the Def Jam companies and Rockefeller and all them niggas were signed under one label too. This shit ain't that. I don't really understand, and that's why this whole portion is confusing to me. And maybe I'm just don't know this shit. But it don't really feel like much has changed except for the tools that they're using. They're not using bots. They're just not putting your shit out. You can't get in the studio. You can't release a record back then. Versus now, they'll just step on it or not support it. But like, yeah, to your point, even back then, all of those houses, they was all in the same building. Jay-Z would come downstairs to talk to Ja Rule, then go across the hall to talk to X. They all in the same building. So,
Def Jam used to have different deals for different artists. They might distribute this one through Warner. They might distribute this one through Sony. They might distribute this one through that.
But we talking about signing, right? I thought we let the distribution shit go.
The distribution and the signing goes hand in hand. Sometimes when
That just go against what you just said.
Look, she's independent
Then Meg is aligned with Warner.
for distribution.
It go hand in hand.
Let's move on because we wasted too much time with this.
I feel it. Yeah, very long.
I also did know CMG, the C stands for collective.
Collective Music Group.
I just assumed it was some gangster ass C.
No, that right there is somebody saying change this for business. Because I bet you it didn't start off that way. That was like Cartel or some shit.
Cartel Music Group. Damn.
Like, no. I refuse to believe that stuff.
talking
At the
about
entire
collective.
time.
Okay.
Cocaine. It's cocaine. Cocaine. That's the goddamn C.
Yeah, and you just can't. He can't be.
Hey, sometimes you gotta become the ink.
Can't be him. And
Sometimes you gotta be the ink.
cocaine.
Jeezy had to drop off young so that he could motherfucking, just be
Grow up.
Because you're old.
Yeah, I mean, look at Bow Wow. Bow Wow went from Lil Bow Wow to Bow Wow to Shad
That
Moss.
shit changed.
Yeah.
That shit
Lil and
changed.
cocaine ain't the same.
Bow Wow should have kept that Lil.
Yeah. That was the
That
intro.
Lil could have did
That
the
nigga ain't
end
get
for
an
him.
inch taller. You might have been able to ride that out, dog.
Facts.
All right, let's lighten the mood. Let's lighten the mood.
That was the end for him.
I believe I have a clip to play.
What is he, Big Bow Wow now?
Nah, this ain't no clip.
Shad.
So
Shad.
I'll just read the headline.
Shut up, Shad.
Unfinished ass name.
Inmate charged
Man,
with
Rashad.
having loaded gun inside Cook County Jail. Quotations. Can I surrender something? An 18-year-old man was supposed to leave Cook County Jail on Wednesday. He's not going home at all, though. That's because, name redacted, is now facing a fresh charge of possessing a loaded firearm inside the jail. He was initially arrested on November 11th after being charged with slamming a Chicago police officer to the floor during a domestic altercation. The next
Your
day,
bitch ass off me.
the next day, a judge decided to release Johnson on electronic monitoring, but he stayed in jail for a week, seemingly unable to find a place to live while wearing an ankle monitor. According to court records, the judge dropped the electronic monitoring requirement, allowing Johnson to leave the jail on a nighttime curfew. At about 2:50 in the morning Wednesday, a probation officer was preparing to place an ankle monitor designed to track curfew. So if the nigga get an ankle monitor for curfew, why couldn't he get an ankle monitor? Okay. Oh, because he homeless. He ain't got. Okay. But so the nigga.
He was living with the motherfucker he had the domestic with. Can't go back.
So anyway, they were
That's what
Oh.
preparing.
happened.
That's why he put the gun. I'm home.
They were preparing to put the ankle monitor on him when the man proposed a question. He said,
Coach, I fouled him.
"Can I surrender something?" He asked officials. Before the probational officer could reply, the man reached into his right pants pocket and removed the ammunition magazine and put it on the table. And then he went into the crotch area of his pants and pulled out a black and silver Taurus 140 handgun with 7 live bullets and placed it on the table too, according to the complaint. The probational officer secured the gun and the magazine and then went to talk to his supervisor, and they searched him again, which means elbows and assholes, nigga, bend over, cough.
You ain't got to
And
do
he
all
was
that. I just
detained.
gave you the shit.
And he was detained.
How you miss ammunition and the gun?
So,
Yeah, did they not check him? Like,
see, that's where my problem is. Because what this sounds like is somebody fucked up on their job, and now I got to get in trouble.
yeah.
I literally put the shit up like, what are you supposed to do? I wasn't supposed to get in here with this bitch. Why how y'all ain't get this?
That nigga had a moral code. He said, if I leave this behind a garbage can, somebody's going to find it and shoot someone.
Dog, let's talk about this.
I would have been through that bitch away.
What?
I guess he was supposed to tell him that it was on him, I guess.
Gee, he got arrested for slamming a police officer. So in my
They
mind,
didn't search him?
that tells me you had the WAP on you
Yeah,
when
when
you
he
did
slammed
that.
him. He ain't get it after.
So look, we got to know how this altercation ended. You assaulted a police officer. I'm pretty sure they was on your ass. Mm-hmm. So how y'all ain't find the gun? How y'all arrest the nigga? How you get him all the way to whoop the bam? Like,
Why y'all give me another charge for surrendering it? Like, I dead ass feel like,
Fuck
what
that.
the fuck was he supposed to do?
how did he get in jail for a week with a loaded gun?
They ain't search him. I be watching jail shows, bro.
Gee, he's supposed to
If
get
they
searched
got-
when he got there, too.
He is. I be watching
Don't
jail
they make you
shows.
strip naked? I thought they did.
No,
What a metal
it
detector.
depends. It depends. He's
It
not.
depends,
that's
man.
you going to. It
No,
depends.
he went to 26.
Yeah, because
but
he still went.
26 got to.
So what happens is sometimes, first of all of them don't make you strip. They're supposed to,
all of them, though.
but all
Nigga
of them
stripping
don't make
now.
you strip. Then
It went off.
so all of them don't make you strip. But then whenever this bullshit, like whenever this shit happens, and somebody didn't search me, how am I in trouble? It ain't like I shot this bitch in here because I could have let these niggas have it in this bitch. Like,
Hey.
hey, I'm king in this cell now.
He won't let
I got
nobody
the
touch
gun.
his booty hole.
My mama, boy, you finna die in this bitch. A shank. Ha! Bow.
Knife
Get
to
the
a
fuck
gunfight.
out of here. What are we talking about?
A nigga shooting a nigga in jail. That's a little beyond me. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you. Like, I seen that story and was just like, yo, This is outrageous.
Boy, they so
Were they
lucky he
doing
didn't
an
shoot
additional
nobody.
pat down on the way out? That's what I'm wondering. What made him give it?
I don't know.
That's my main thing because it sounded like
They was finna
it
slap
sounded like
him
you was
up.
looking at the door.
Maybe he didn't want to leave.
That's why I say he had a moral. I can't leave this here. I can't let no one
Maybe
get
he
hurt.
didn't want to leave jail, bro.
That's what makes the most sense, to be honest.
That he didn't want to leave
Yeah.
jail. That's the sad part about. I had to think.
What was his backup plan?
I was
that's for
calling
getting
them all
the gun
types
in
of
didn't
stupid
work?
and shit, and I'm just like, you didn't want to leave.
You couldn't have wanted to leave.
He
You
was like,
wanted
I got
to
a
stay.
state. He's like, I got a state fund to stay. I'm about to get fed. I'm
You
about
wanted to pick
get
up
homies
clothes, I
all
got
in here.
You wanted
shelter.
to pick up a possession charge on your way out, dog. How does that work?
And it wasn't even just possession, was it?
It was.
Because it was something, a charge that had to go with bringing that into jail. That's y'all fault I got it here. I got a charge because y'all did due
Dog,
diligence.
how y'all ain't get this up off me when I slammed the officer? You had a gun on your crotch when you was. All right, dog.
The earth they is.
Guard! I got something for you.
Wanted to bring that up.
No, that shit wild.
That was crazy.
Everybody's been seeing all the randomness and all the craziness from the Kai Cenat, or what's his name?
A marathon?
Yeah.
Mafiathon.
Mafiathon, yeah.
It's over, isn't it?
Today, I think is the last day.
What are your favorite moments, or do we want to talk about the large child's mom?
Oh, I mean, only part that I truly do know about is the Kevin Hart, Drewski. I've seen little clips of other shit, but that shit had so many moments within that shit.
Boy, that nigga almost took Sexy Red head off, boy.
Gee,
That was on that. That was on
everybody that got hit. They got hit with that
Got their ass
helmet.
mopped.
They spun that bitch
Got
on
their
their
ass
head.
mopped.
Kevin Hart
Drewski
said he
hit
got
somebody,
CTE.
and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that game don't look fun.
If you've ever had a football helmet on and it can twist, first of all, it's too big, and second, that shit hurt because your nose and shit is still right there. Like that
I
shit
sat
hurt.
there and watched the highlights of the Kyrie episode when he was on there. You know, Tribe. I'm part of Tribe.
Okay.
He was speaking some good game. I wrote down some of them workouts too. I was like, "Ooh, that's good work right there." Tribe.
Would y'all do this shit? Can we do that?
Do
Stream.
what?
The put the helmets on and hit each other in the
No.
head and some shit?
No.
No.
The what nigga?
I'll probably
we
kick one
probably
of y'all.
fuck around and pass out in this bitch.
After I wake up, y'all probably kick one of y'all.
Oh damn, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, no.
Can't play them games.
I can't.
Them niggas got $1 billion bag probably sitting on the other side of that shit.
I will say my whole through time. If anybody's watched this podcast that we have through time, like my outlook on Kai has taken a complete 180.
Oh, for sure.
A complete 180.
I
I
fuck with
still
the guy.
don't get the shit,
Don't get it at all.
but you going crazy.
I have a theory though. Can I share my theory? I think it's because he's getting older, and he's doing older things.
Maybe. Because he
Maybe.
ain't doing that stupid shit.
Yeah,
no more.
I will
not-
say he's not really doing
He's
stupid
not
shit
doing
no more.
stupid little kid shit no more that you couldn't relate to because you're a grown man.
Yeah, that's true.
He's now starting to move into adult situations.
Did you like Speed?
No, I still
And
don't
it's
like
probably because he's still in that stupid boy phase. You know, that nigga ain't even 20 yet, I don't think.
19.
Speed. Yeah, no.
No, I'm here to tell you. I fuck with Speed. That little nigga's funny to me.
Gee, when that nigga turned around and farted on that lady in her face.
He
That
farted
was-
on somebody in their face.
You just, oh man.
Yeah,
It was some girl
he
sitting
don't
there
respect
streaming.
Shorty.
That nigga stood up,
He
turned
don't
around,
respect
just
Shorty.
farted in her face.
It is OnlyFans chick, dog. He ripped one on her. In
I
front
thought
of
that might have
everybody,
been
too.
one of the ones that they try and get him up out of there.
I'm finna
Why
say
they get
like
him up out of there for farting in the
Bro.
OnlyFans chick face?
you know that's considered assault, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Farting on
Like,
somebody's face is assault.
if you get them sick or something, yes. You can't. You
Yo,
can't
a
put
nigga-
any of your bodily anything on anybody,
Yeah,
bro.
a
Just
nigga fart in front
Like
of you.
she was sitting down like you, and his ass was on
no, like
to her face.
like you
not
be.
cheeks out though. He had
Yeah.
his shorts on and shit.
he ain't even had
That
a
doesn't make
decency
it
to have the
better.
pants on. This
That-
shit slipped out the creases.
That type
nigga
of
had on some
shit.
shorts.
Only thing that I don't like about that type of shit is like these little niggas is getting money,
Yeah.
and I feel like to a point niggas could get blind in that shit and be trying to chase like that next thing to do. Just
Well, you see
I
the
think
you
we're
see the
already- I think we
underling.
passed that.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but that's why I think with niggas like
see they was
Speed,
showering
as
together.
much as I don't really care for it, I'm like, bro,
Or won't
it's
you?
certain shit you doing that could fuck you up.
Yeah.
I think he's
business-wise,
I think
fuck
he's gonna
you up.
mature as time goes on, and I think with the streamers, they have an advantage to them in their careers that maybe sometimes music artists and athletes don't have, and I think for them, their reach kind of kicks off early on when they get successful. Their reach becomes global kind of immediately, as opposed to like a Drake, who's now going on this global tour to bolster up his global shit. Kanye, someone who's went on a lot of global shit. So basically what I'm saying is, this is a nigga who's been showing you he can get money outside the USA. So if he gets canceled in the USA, I don't think it's going to mean shit to him because he's good in so many other places. Little nigga know like 8 different languages. Like, they love him over in Asia. We know, I'm here to say, I think the Asian money and the Asian bag is probably bigger than the American bag. The Dubai
Absolutely.
money, the Indian money, the Saudi money. Like, it's some bags out here that if America stop fucking with me, but them people fuck with me, I'm cool.
Yeah, because we low on the list now as far as like the value
I
of
don't
the
think
dollar.
we low. Hold on, this America.
Yeah, no.
Calm the fuck down.
We lower than
Calm
what
the
we
fuck down. This is America.
The value of the dollar is lower, but the dollar is still most impactful.
This is America.
You could try and change that money in for the dollar. That'll show its real value. But man, that's it.
I did the Trump dance at Thanksgiving.
You see that shit running through the NFL? Boy, motherfuckers
Getting their shit
off.
Yeah.
It be the niggas too.
It's like that in the UFC too. That shit heavy.
Yeah.
John Jones beat dude ass and did that shit.
But
Talking about the Trump dance.
to keep it on the Kai shit,
He was there.
Zach,
John Jones or
Trump.
wait,
At the
Trump?
John Jones fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he always get mad love at the UFC event.
He go to their
You know,
events
he
a lot.
be at him and action sports is like synonymous. Because before UFC, he was like the man for boxing.
he feel like it looked like Mr. Candy telling the Mandingo fighters to fight when I see him at the shit.
That's
It
what
do.
he thinks.
That's the vibe.
That's what
But
he
the
think,
UFC
too.
shit, that's
Yeah,
what it
it's
look like.
vibes. It's
Like boxing don't even look as bad, but the UFC, it look like that.
Yeah,
Especially when he come give him that belt.
No, when Dana walking next to him, I'm like, that's just.
Yeah.
Don Johnson talking
That
about
shit
treat him
is-
like he treat Jerry and shit. You know
I'm about to say that's where it start getting like, ugh.
you feel me? I'm
Did you
glad
see all the niggas on the plane? All them on that jet after the fight or whatever?
with the McDonald's.
Yeah,
All
this is looking real
Did you see
slavey.
Robert? Did you see Robert with his McDonald's?
Gee, Robert got to cut it out, dude. And you know, I saw real full transparency. I saw Robert F. Kennedy interview.
Robert F. Kennedy been wilding.
He been wilding, but like, you know, what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
No, I'm
Cause some of the
I'm
shit.
gonna pick it up so you can run. Look, when them white folks getting their little bag, bro, they go crazy.
They do.
Robert F. Kennedy is turned.
Yeah.
Gee, I'm talking about.
I can't believe that he really on Trump's side at this point.
I'm kind of the same way. Look.
Bro.
No, because they not as wild as Robert is. They not the same. They're opposites of bullshit. Like they both bullshit, but they opposite ends of the bullshit. So them to unite, I'm still shocked by that shit.
You know what? Just to get political real quick. Remember when Trump got in office the first time? And then like all his cabinet picks they basically all was just rotating the whole time.
Yes.
I think we're about to go through round 2 of
Oh
this
yeah,
shit.
for sure.
Like
Yeah, when you saw
For
McMahon getting that bitch.
Well, she was on the first. Hey, the McMahon stay in the house.
Yeah, man.
She was on the first shit. Hey, Vince.
But she
Might be alright, partner.
Was she Democrat?
okay.
She was Democrat
She
at
was
first
on-
back in the day.
She finna
Well, you
get
know,
Triple
She
H
was
in that
Democrat
bitch.
back in the
Well,
day.
you know, a lot of that's
Finna get Triple
that's
H
what's
with the water
interesting. A
bottle
lot of
in
them
front of the White
motherfuckers
House.
was Democrats back in the day. A lot of
Really?
these niggas is the new Republicans. The Republican,
Wow.
you know,
And all of
shit
them
just
got
flipped.
pictures with Bill Clinton. But you know
Shout out
what?
to Big
I
Bill.
did not.
This is when I really had to fully own my contrarian disease brain that I have. Because when that shit came up about Linda McMahon, I'm like, there's gotta be a reason why he picked this woman to fucking do this shit. So I did my research on her, right?
You used a lot of control just then. I saw it.
Good job.
Because I'm like, ain't no way you just picked Shorty to do this shit and she ain't never did no shit like this before. And sure enough, she used to be on the Board of Education for the state of Connecticut. she was literally on it for like a couple days.
I was finna say, dog, that gotta be count. A couple days, okay.
Yeah, because she didn't like file like some shit right or whatever when she was like doing whatever. So I was like, okay, well. I can't run with that. That ain't gonna work.
Some of these picks.
you know me. Like I said, my contrarian is kicking out, so I'm like, I got to come back with something. I'm just like, I can't stand on that.
You see, he picked, what's his name? Dr. Oz? Is it Dr. Oz? He picked for the medical shit.
Yes.
It's like, dog.
Yes.
Wait. Dr. Oz.
Yeah, he picked up for like some medical. He in charge of some shit.
What?
Yeah.
So wait.
He dead ass is making.
He got
Dr.
Dr. Oz.
Elon Musk, the Doge shit. He got Elon with the Doge.
Elon
I don't like that
Musk.
shit. I don't like that shit.
Gee,
And he got a
He's
Kennedy.
supposed to be grading them.
Gee, I'm increasingly starting to not like that Elon Musk and Vivek shit. Whoever the fuck his name. What's his name? The
I don't know his name, but I know you're talking about.
I'm increasing.
Vivek something.
Yeah, the motherfucker, he tried to run. That shit right there, I'm increasingly starting to not like it whatsoever. That shit is stupid. And that just, it's
Bleep
like.
that.
Right, yeah. Take that
Oh, yeah.
out. Yeah.
Mini marker.
You forgot these mics was on.
Yeah. I mean, I can bleep it. I don't give a fuck. Look, like I said, that shit is stupid. That shit is just fucking dumb.
Did
like,
you see?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
This is America.
This is America.
How the fuck are you going to independently grade America? Yeah. How do you fucking independently fucking rate a country? Dog, quit playing in my face, dog. That ain't no government. That's a business. Y'all finna trim the fat, bro. Nah, bro.
We the employees.
Bro, nah. I'm having a moment and I'm crashing out.
Sticky.
Dog, it's finna get so ugly out here. I'm fear mongering.
Oh, man.
It's finna get stupid, bro. They finna fuck up a lot of shit. They're gonna have a lot of people in their feelings. They're really finna ruffle some feathers. And I just hope us as a people, us as friends, and us as humans can just kind of recognize what's taking place and try not to like do too much of the crab in the barrel effect that it's really finna enforce on us. Like, don't fall for the bullshit, cause it's coming. Like, you saw how divided people were this year about this election. Like,
It seemed pretty unified to me.
Dog, you
see how like nobody kind of cares no more.
The social tone.
I said it after it happened. The Democratic, like,
When will this
the
democracy
party is
fall?
like a silent angry. Like, niggas just be mad and just take their ball and go home. Boy, Trump and them. If Trump would have lost, America would have been on fire right now.
Hell yeah, you was
Like,
gonna hear
How
that
long
shit.
do y'all think this democracy will stand?
Until God is done with it.
Yeah.
It seemed like it's about to fall because it's stupid.
I don't think it's gonna happen soon. What I think before it falls, before it completely implodes, is the ball has to roll down the hill. Do I think the ball's at the top of the hill at the moment and starting to move a little bit? Yes, but we ain't finna get a complete implode. I don't think it's gonna happen that quick. At least I'm just being how I always am. Why that shit gotta happen in my life?
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. Hey, my lifetime, America go down.
Listen.
Romans after me.
Roman Empire is thousands of years.
Come on.
America lasted what, a good few hundred?
That's like playing
Shit.
That's like playing roulette. You mean a ball gonna really fall on me? Come on.
No, but look, they've been saying this throughout time.
That's some motherfucking bullshit.
Think about all the people was like, why this gotta happen in my time period? They was always
Yeah, but
saying
that be them niggas,
But
not
I
me.
got a lot happen in my time period already. Goddamn.
Now look, the
They had a lot happen in there.
No, they didn't.
brother, I'm finna throw you
You
an
know
alley-oop.
what, Zach? You're wrong.
Throw you an alley-oop. Now them niggas that was out there in Sodom and Gomorrah, when that shit happened to them,
Man,
no doubt in your mind, you should have known this shit was finna pop off.
I don't know.
Nah.
They probably had 5-year plans just like that.
having a 5-year plan and a vision board up, and niggas start turning into stone.
and salt.
Like, hold on.
He smoked. That was good, bro.
That's how it happens.
He said he might have been just like a 5-year plan.
But did you see Trump trying to make it with a well, it's not really Trump, it's the party. They trying to make it where the FBI has to answer to the president. Like them and the
FBI don't answer to the president?
No, them and the Supreme Court don't answer to the president. It's like a conglomerate.
Oh, he's trying to make it a dictatorship.
Because you know they gonna investigate him every day he in this bitch. So
dang, what are you
trying
trying
to put a
He's
stop
trying
to
to make sure that he good.
Bro, it ain't okay. Look, like I said, he got his own party. All right, I know he says Republican, but he's a Trumpian. All right, and then
No,
he got
I
other
full-fledged feel
Trumpians
that
follow
way.
him.
Yeah, that's the mega shit.
No.
Yeah,
I
it's
full-fledged.
Trumpian, Democrat, Republican. Then you
Republican and Trump is different. I promise you,
absolutely.
it's different.
He's
And
not a
people
Republican. Bro, he don't act like a Republican.
You know what's funny? I
He
think
ain't conservative. Donald Trump conservative. This nigga said he'll grab somebody by the pussy.
conservatively.
no.
in the locker room.
Yeah,
Conservative person, you
God.
just gonna walk up and grab a woman.
Yeah.
That's conservative. I'm conservative. I'm not a Republican, but I'm conservative.
You know what's crazy is
That's
I think
wild as hell. Just think about that. Just hold you up. Like grabbing a woman just by the pussy is crazy.
that is
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in my head, like, would I just walk up to a woman I didn't know and just grab her ass? Like, to grab pussy though,
yeah,
bro?
that's
Yeah.
crazy. That is psycho. You
Can
gotta go to
imagine-
jail.
Can you imagine walking up and just grabbing a woman's
You-
tit like,
No, I can't.
that's pretty decent.
You got grabbed from the front too, so you like pulling that motherfucker in. That's what. Come here.
It's Lil Hand
It's,
Trump.
it's like this. It's like that.
All right.
Wait, so before we got to all the little quick spill about politics, I had a question for you, Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Since you are the, damn, you not.
Go ahead.
How did you feel for the young man on the Kai stream when Drewski called him fat? I know you're a heavier set individual, so.
Oh, dang,
And
you said, dang, you not. So
He's
you
coming
just-
respectfully.
He just called me
You hear the
fat.
tempo of the
Hell
voice.
no, my brother James just lost hella weight. He
No,
been
no,
doing
I
his
was
thing.
saying-
No, but I mean, I'm still a little thick.
I was like, no, because I was going to say,
I have more to lose.
I was going to say to Zach, like, Zach, since you are, one of I was going to say our only over, bigger.
Yeah, man, the
over
fat
bigger.
nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like
He's over bigger.
that's because he trying to Lizzo me, boy.
trying to-
I don't give a
But that's
fuck.
what I was like, oh shit.
I be getting
Oh, no, he not
That's
the
what I
only
was
way.
like, James
He was like, oh, we got another fat nigga. We got
man,
one
I got
nigga, one fat nigga, two fat niggas. Oops.
No, I don't. I'm
That's what
sorry.
you just did.
This is gonna come across harshly from me. But fuck that lady. Like, you have your child in a grown setting, and I understand because what he was supposed to be is like the boy off of Addams Family and shit.
Right.
Like, you was supposed to be like part of set type shit, which I get.
But when we took our costumes off, you didn't.
Yeah, but
Hey, look.
the thing is, you having this moment because Drewski called him a fat little nigga. Are we all aware of Drewski's content?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we all seen how Drewski has talked to children on the could have been record shit?
Yeah.
This shit ain't new.
How he talked to kids in public that he don't even know.
Right.
This shit is light.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, how Drewski has talked to kids.
Yeah.
This shit is light. But this is part of his. This is his shit.
I learned one thing from these streams. I can't be around Drewski.
Oh no,
That shit, no, I can't do.
no, that jumping, stumping. You one of the people that gotta grab people when you laugh.
When he fucking
you hit people.
the band shit, when he
Wait,
fucking
wait.
picked dude drums and shit up and that thing,
Threw him.
that
it was funny, but I feel that's how he normally acts.
No.
Like I just feel like that nigga
think
just
that's
like,
a
man,
character.
fuck this shit.
I think that's a
Like,
character.
you know why he did
That's a
that?
character. He ain't
Because
character.
they was
Trying to
sleep. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro,
That's Zach.
yes. That's what I was like. I don't think because it's like, it's a joke, but god damn, bro, like y'all going crazy.
No, like when I seen that,
What do you mean by that?
I thoroughly thought in my head, like, okay, if that was us, Zach would literally ask beforehand, like, if I go fuck his shit up, everybody cool with that? Like, he gonna look at the production team, like, if I go fuck his shit up, like, we cool, like, NDA's paperwork
I'm
I'm
signed?
sure Drewski knows.
I'm
who
not
has spin
asking
ring.
none of that.
Drewski,
I'm not asking
Drewski
none of
knows
that.
that he can get away with the stuff he's doing.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like he knows.
I wouldn't ask you
He's like,
that.
hey, I'm talking about the fellas.
Meech was right there. I looked the manager in his face and wear a Foot Locker like, I'll wreck this bitch. Face to face.
And proceeded to
Wait a
start
minute.
wrecking
So
shit.
wait, Zach. So
Dog.
you said you can't spend time with Drewski.
No.
But do you think that maybe you guys have similarities? If you
Yeah.
just told a manager, "I'll wreck this,"
Yeah,
and
but
then he
I
just threw the drums.
also think Drewski's a lot more obnoxious than me.
He probably just
I
played
mean,
too
well,
much.
yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
that's where the difference falls in. Like, I'm not laughing and jumping up and down, stumping and all of this shit. The nigga was shaking the whole room.
I mean, well,
Calm down. But I
laugh.
get it.
He look like if
That's
he
a high laugh too.
very heartily.
It's very.
Do you not like me, Zach?
You don't. You are close to that shit. You're not. I've never seen you slam on the table, all of this shit to laugh. I've been around you years.
I
You
did
are
see-
not like
I seen
that.
him at his birthday party though.
He was drunk.
Couple bottles of wine.
But if we drunk, that's
Bro,
a whole.
definitely shaking his ass after.
That's
a
what's.
couple
That's
bottles
still
of
a
wine.
whole different thing. Even when I'm drunk, he still wasn't Drewski.
You
But-
shaking your ass too.
And
after a couple
I'm
bottles of
saying,
wine.
absolutely.
y'all some ass shakers.
But relax.
Hey.
But
But you the thick
even
one.
when I
Brother over there slugging to us.
right,
We some
right.
booty shakers.
Yeah, we some booty shakers. And
When
he
did
out
he
here
get on the
money off.
slugging
He out here carrying all that ass,
He can actually get money off of this.
carrying all that ass. Talk about who ass shaking.
He was against these jokes early
Come
on.
on, man.
He's coming around.
Come on, man. That's rumperoni right there. You better cool out. But anyway, I still don't see any problem with what he did. I feel like content matters. I feel like people try and put people into a box to be some type of role model or some shit.
That nigga
But
got a
y'all,
role model.
he's not.
None of them.
Nobody
Well, Kevin
has
Hart
shit
probably.
to say.
Kevin Hart is not a
Kevin
role
Hart.
model.
Kevin Hart's a drunk.
Kevin
Like,
Hart,
he
Kevin
said it
cheated-
himself.
Kevin Hart did cheated on his tall ass wife and everything.
ass.
And went on a comedy tour.
He talked about
You're not even
fucking up
that
with
tall,
his
nigga.
kids.
You're taller than him.
everything. I
But-
like the space Kevin Hart's in right now.
No, I like it too, but I still just feel like y'all. We have to stop trying to put people in this box when it's convenient, because nobody has shit to say about their kids and how shit's viewed when this nigga hotboxing with Snoop smoking for the first time. He claims, like, there's no issue then. Like, that's why I be talking about like that selective outrage shit. You ain't mad for real. You think you finna get a bag and you not getting shit.
Well, I tell
My
you
thing
what,
is, why are you fucking?
She need to suit on people who did her lips.
You need to. That's one.
who did what?
Her lips.
Oh,
He should
yeah.
have. I am so.
That's one. Two.
Sound like she was born up a balloon.
Two. How did your child get there? Who authorized it? Who okayed it?
She did.
Hey, if you know R. Kelly like young girls, why are you trying to contract R. Kelly to give your daughter singing lessons?
That's a fact.
If
Man,
you know,
and that really happened.
if you know,
Yeah.
if you know, hold on,
Multiple times.
I'm finna go through 'em. If you know, Jeffrey Epstein is a child sex trafficker, why would you contract him to be your travel agent? If you
What's the other freaky nigga that was trying to grab niggas' dicks in the movies? What's that white man name? I can't even think of his name. With the grown people.
Harry Weinstein. Look,
Yeah, Harvey.
Harvey Weinstein. If you know that Harvey Weinstein likes to grab,
like to grab dick. Why you going to that trailer?
why likes to grab dick?
You talk to me outside with
Why you got the
everybody.
jogging pants on today?
Right, why are you wearing gray jogging pants around?
Remember, Terry Crews said that.
Hi, Harvey.
He walked up to him and just grabbed him. I'm like, bruh.
Boy, Terry Crews know damn well he came in there popping his goddamn chest.
He was the original.
wanna
grooving,
act.
he was the original grooving gorilla.
Yeah.
But I will tell you about Kai.
Wow.
Kai, he showed that there's one thing that you could get away with as a black person and that white people can't do. And that's hang the opposite race on a string. Because I tell you this.
What he do?
Do you see when he hung that white man?
No, they said that white man did that on his own.
Yeah, it was on his own.
That magician nigga.
They would, but you know, they would have
somebody
canceled.
pulled a Wizard of Oz on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
And they had to turn. That's what Sexy Red was there.
Yeah.
They said Kai like broke character and everything.
Yeah, because nigga, we just hung a white man on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like he pulled the cord and that nigga started hanging. And they like ran to him in a panic to get him down or whatever. But the reason why this not a big story, because a black man did to a white man. Niggas is just like, you know what? Cool.
Reparations.
Let Ada Ross do that shit.
He ain't a black man. I heard his mama speak. He ain't black.
Who?
Okay.
Man, stop that. Stop. I'm sick of you niggas doing that.
No.
Nigga, all y'all niggas is black. If you here and if you in America and you Haitian, Jamaican, Caribbean, whatever you are, you're black. You're black. Stop. You're black.
He's not a foundational black.
No. He's from New York.
No.
He's a nigga from New York. He's black.
Now, my problem with that, because I agree with you, but my problem with Kai and that shit is when he was saying like black people don't have culture.
He said that.
Yeah, Kai said
Yeah,
that
Kai
shit.
said that.
See that the problem.
Yeah, motherfucker. Like I said,
To
nigga.
your point, the problem is we be trying to put the black on them, and they don't want
Want
that.
it. They don't fucking want it. Because they don't see themselves as how we
from
see
New
them.
York. That's why.
He's from New York. I get it, but he don't see you. He don't see you how you see him is the fucking point I be trying to make.
I see him as a little black nigga.
Yeah, well.
He is a little black nigga from New York. Nigga be talking about chopped cheese and Tim's.
Now, when I heard his mom speak, I'm like, okay. But
See, I seen him with the flag. I forgot what flag he had on.
Yeah.
Nigga, you here. You ain't from there.
He rep his shit proudly.
Ah.
I mean, you know
Them
what?
niggas is here.
You
He
know
was
what?
born in America. He's American.
Was he born in America? You know that for a fact?
I don't know.
I'm about to say, I don't think so.
He wasn't born in America.
I said he might not.
Let's see.
He from New York, ain't he?
Come on, let's do it.
They all go to New York.
I mean, that's
That's where everybody started, right?
right.
New York.
What's the name of the place you had
Ellis
to go to?
Island.
Yeah, nigga. I mean, if you got to check in, you got to check in. Shit, we already
Hey,
here.
that's fun. The gateway to America. You
We
getting that
all-
motherfucker then. Now you dispersed throughout the country.
Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, they do call New York the biggest melting pot in the world or
I
something.
mean, that's where you
Yeah.
literally had to come in as an immigrant, and it's the biggest city. So, like, why go somewhere else? It's like I'm already at
big
the
old
liquor.
pot of gumbo.
Let's see. Born New York.
That nigga black. He black.
You know, I
Born in New York.
I wish we could put sound on the title for the show.
You know what I think the problem is sometimes? I think us as actual black Americans, sometimes we be upset with these people who actually probably know their culture.
Yeah.
And that's why we say the things
but,
that I have just said. I think, because look, that man knows his roots. That's why he got his flag on his back and he proud of it.
Well, I know
think
my
there's a
roots
lot,
too,
I
but
think
I'm
there's
black.
a lot of us who wish they knew, like, their actual ethnicity. That actually could
And you're
pinpoint-
accepted by your ethnicity.
that too.
But if you want to keep it a bean, nobody is really fully their ethnicity. Everybody is literally a gumbo pot of different stuff. Everyone.
Yes
Yeah.
and no.
Everyone.
Yeah, but,
Yes and
but
no.
there's always a
Who
percentage. there's always a
hand
portion
dipped
of-
their finger in the pot? Name me the ethnicity who hand dipped their finger in the pot.
No, but the problem is they all can just track the shit. They got the ability.
No, they can
to
track where they're
the shit.
most from. But when you do one of those reports, you always gonna be a percentage of something else.
Let me stop.
but
Let me
it
hold
be-
on. I'm not talking about the people who just did a 23andMe, bro. I'm talking about the person who could go talk to their great grandma and their great grandma's from somewhere else, and now we get to fly over here and you
But
got family.
what I'm
over.
saying
that's
is-
hold on. That's the person I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the. I get what you're saying. There's a pie, right?
Yes.
And you're mixed up with everything. A certain percentage of this pie might be bigger than everything else. A
Right.
person's going to want to identify with that. The point I'm trying to make is they have the option to do such. Most black people in this country don't even have the option to do that.
I understand that, but still, at the end of the day, they're doing the same thing we're doing. They're making a generalization because of the biggest piece of the pie.
Well, we ain't
So-
getting away from that.
No,
Everybody
no,
gonna
so,
generalize
but that's what I'm
everybody.
saying. So my whole thing is like you making a generalization like, okay, well, this part of the pie says I'm Jamaican, right? But you still got all these other parts of the pie where you something else. You probably got a little bit of European up in you. But my whole thing is everybody does that. Everybody makes a generalization, and they cling to what they want to cling to. If you want to keep it a B, none of us are just one ethnicity. All of us are multiple. So I'm like, that's my whole point.
It goes back to my question either last week or the week before. If we keep having the mixed babies, do we lose ourselves?
Yeah.
No, the identity of the African American is going to change.
It's going to be diluted, for sure.
We might need blood.
We're going to look different, like
Well,
hundreds of years from now.
We're going to be lighter. You know what I'm saying?
Like our tones might be
see,
non-existent.
And I'm not trying to push back and rebuttal. I'm just trying to understand, like,
in America.
So you just think everybody human?
Absolutely.
So you don't believe at the end of the day people gonna look at you and still call you a nigga?
No, I do know that.
Oh, okay.
No. Did you hear what I just said?
At the end of the day, are you a nigga?
At the end of the day, I'm a man.
Okay.
Like so, like, but what
all
I'm
lives
saying
matter.
is
Nick. You hear that, Nick?
Whoa.
All lives matter.
He threw that. No, I wasn't saying
I'm not
that.
no black man.
I wasn't saying.
I am a man.
No.
Got you,
Meech,
brother.
don't do that.
No,
Don't do that. I said at the end of the day, I'm a man. All of us are a man for anything else.
All
what
of
I'm all of us. All of us.
lives
We're
are
men. We're men, all right?
You a nasty nigga.
We're men. I'm nasty for saying that I'm a man.
No, you a nasty nigga for... I'm not going to put that business out there for pre-pod.
I'm a nasty nigga. What I do?
We ain't gonna smut your name, brother.
Yeah, man. That's why Meech called you a nasty nigga in the beginning.
Are you talking about Will somebody?
All right.
just
Why?
said
Don't
earlier.
be that guy.
I just said earlier.
Just stop it.
I didn't say what I was
I
talking
know,
about.
but
I just said earlier.
They don't even need to know we talked about it
Bro,
earlier. We ain't talking about it at
don't
all.
realize when I'm a transparent individual.
Gotta
Okay,
be careful saying
Niggas
trans
can
that low.
think-
That's slow.
Niggas
niggas can think what they want to think about me. I know the truth. All right,
Amen.
I know the truth. All right, don't live by what niggas think about me. I'm sure you'll die if you do that. Look at Nick. He don't do it. Look at you, Zach. You don't do it.
You gonna die.
Look at Meech. You gonna die, period. I mean, everyone dies. Wait, okay, thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach.
I needed my healing too before you got to that part.
We all gonna die. Why though? Why are we all gonna die?
Because we're humans, James.
Thank you. You heard what that nigga just said right there. He just spit facts. That was a fact.
Feeling different.
Hey, but look, this is what
I can say for a
but
fact
this
that
is-
you're a human,
But
Nick.
this is what I want you
I don't
to
know what your ethnicity is.
This is what I want you to know for a
Because
fact
all
too.
are humans.
I do know I'm a human, but I'm a nigger human.
And you put the ER on it. You don't call yourself that smart.
That's what they say.
Oh man, I heard that we gotta stop saying the ER.
Why the fuck do I have to stop saying
I
nigger?
heard YouTube is pummeling people
Oh,
that's supposed to do the ER.
Oh.
And all those websites, they are pummeling.
Oh.
I just heard that from Rory and Marpaw. They just got beat down.
For
And
the hard ER?
Yeah, because
So
the
I can
mayors
say,
be saying that
so I can
shit.
say it with the A.
Yeah, and A is cool.
Oh,
Oh,
they have
that's crazy.
So they have appropriated.
Could you imagine? Has it popped up
to
in
the
the dictionary
mass
yet?
of YouTube is crazy.
Is it in the dictionary yet? Because you know they start throwing bullshit in the dictionary. So
Oh,
I
no.
wonder have they thrown
Hey,
nigga in
Y'all
there.
ain't gonna never take the Webster's definition of that word away from me. And I know what it is, okay? I read it. I know what it is. There's two. But there'd be one definition.
If
two.
y'all decide
We
to
read
put
that dictionary because we from a different time.
Yeah.
I know about reading the
They
dictionary.
changed them
Oh, yeah.
dictionary.
Nigga, you ain't been in that type of trouble yet.
Yeah,
huh?
y'all changed.
You ain't wrote down some definitions.
Y'all changed them
Motherfuckers don't
dictionaries.
see dictionaries.
Hey, you know what?
Hell no.
You know what these little motherfuckers
They don't even know how to use a thesaurus.
Dog, remember when you couldn't? Okay, maybe this is my own thing because I want to project. When I couldn't spell shit, motherfuckers look at me. Sound it out.
Yeah.
Sound it out. And then they say, you got the first three letters? Now go look it up in the dictionary.
Dog,
Man.
I used to want to fight my pops. You know how to spell it, and you right here, and I got the pencil in my hand. You finna make me stop to go look it up?
Yeah, that's good
No,
work.
That was my dad.
That's good work.
Look it up. You don't know something? Look it up.
That's
No,
good
I-
work.
But we had books.
Niggas
We
don't
ain't
even
really-
know about a phone book. You couldn't hide your phone
We
number
had
from
books.
me, bitch.
I'm gonna take it a step further, dog.
I'm calling your house for...
I used to have a pencil and want to stab him. Like, bro, you playing with me, bro. You're playing. Like,
Teaching problem
like,
solving.
you're playing in my face, bro.
That's why kids scared to order a pizza now.
No, these kids. All right, I'm gonna shit on the kids. I want to shit on the kids.
No, because the kids do everything online.
No,
They ain't got to call. They ain't got to voice shit.
Man, when the
I
last
was
time you called and placed an order?
I do it with sharks all the time.
Oh, I'll do it. That's usually my first option.
Oh shit.
That
I
shit be
usually
more.
call. I
Sometimes
usually call.
that shit be more expensive if you do it
Man, I
through
ain't
Uber Eats and
calling
shit.
them.
Yeah,
No, it always is more
definitely is
expensive
more
because they got their own
expensive,
fees.
Yeah, even when you pick it up,
I
it's
usually
still
just
more
order
expensive.
off their web. Well, Sharks is different, but I usually just order that shit off their
I'm
website.
about to say I call all the
No,
time.
you got to do different things for different places. So Sharks, call them.
Harold's I call too.
Harold's, if they do, but my Harold's got their own app.
Yeah,
so,
mine's got an app too, so I never have to call
I
it.
Never even figured it out. I'm still calling shit.
My shrimp spot in
I
the
do
city.
call Sharks though.
My
I
shrimp
do
spot
that.
in the city, I just walk in because it's an old nigga establishment, so they niggas take money.
Hell yeah. Even when I get pizza and it's not from like a regular old place, I call it in.
Yeah,
Still.
I still call it
Like
my
if I'm
pizza.
not getting it from like one of them fast type of pizza places, like
Absolutely.
some fucking Domino's
Yeah, my
or some
pizza place, I
shit,
call it in.
like a real, like
Absolutely.
if I get Lou Malnati's or some shit, I'm calling it.
You get
I'm
what?
definitely on the app.
You get what? How you say it?
Lou Malnati.
Illuminati.
I thought it was Illuminati.
No.
They would
Illuminati?
never
No, Illuminati. Just Illuminati.
with a
no,
pause
it's
in there.
Melnati.
You got to pause it.
Lil Nati?
Illuminati?
Lil
Mel
Nati.
Nati.
I ain't never heard a nigga say it like that.
I mean, niggas usually say shit wrong.
Is it Giordano? Is it Giordano?
This is true.
Hold on, we finna go.
Jules, all
Giordano's?
these Barnes and
Giordano's is
Nobles.
Giordano.
Okay.
What, how, that thing that the Jamaicans eat is yellow. It look like a banana. Say it.
Plantain?
Plantain?
That's not how you said.
Plantien.
And just,
Shit.
That's how you say it.
I don't like the space we get into.
That's how you
yeah,
say
that
it.
was wild.
Because that's okay.
This is
but I
why-
know that's the starting point, and it's gonna get dark from there.
This is why they hate us.
I'm just trying to.
We be acting like
no.
no.
I feel like that was fine. But if we start just going down different people's
But
food,
look, this is why they hate us.
Oh, no, keep it real. When you try to say some shit in Spanish, you got to throw the little tang on it.
I don't.
But that's not Spanish. Though.
Especially if I'm in person, I'll point like, hey,
I want this.
hey, I'm not
If I
finna
see
fuck
two
this
L's,
up.
I know that sound like a R.
And I know I can't roll my tongue.
What about what if I say C? See?
See?
You got to throw the little.
No, you gotta put the C.
See?
You trying to put me in a space right now, and I ain't finna
I ain't
do
gonna
it.
say it.
Because I know what you trying to get me to say.
He won't bite.
I know what you trying to get me to say, and I'm not gonna say
He
it.
won't bite.
But I'll say it after we finish, because you got me hot.
But I had seen a Jamaican asking about that, and he was like,
Nobody's so bad.
Yeah, I peep exactly what you tried to get me to say.
All right, so who put up this random thought?
He tried to get me to ruin the pod.
Nah, because I can bleep everything. You good. I got you, bro.
Say it.
You ain't seen the beginning of. Have y'all noticed the past 2 weeks of the pod? Meech, you.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I've
like
been
the
hearing
whole
it.
beginning.
The whole
And then
beginning.
I heard
the
the
people,
like,
huh?
I'm like, what are we saying? Like, what is people saying right there? I'm
Curse
trying to figure
words.
it out.
all types of curse words and slurs. This nigga started the pod. Hey, yo, Bo, you a bitch. Like,
You know what?
35
You know what?
No, I said
I do remember
that's
the
some
one.
bitch ass shit.
Yeah.
I do remember the last pod though when that man was like, "Hey, can you bleep me out?" Then, then he was like, "Hey, can you bleep me out again?"
This nigga reminded me. I ain't no new nigga, Nick. I been around, Nick.
that was in the
nigga.
beginning.
I ain't no new nigga. I'm like, Jesus.
Dang.
Nigga.
And then my wife, you know what's crazy? My wife seen it and she was like, "What are you saying?" I'm like, "Nigga." I was like, she thought I was cussing him out. I'm like, "No, I
ain't no new bitch.
So who put this random thought in here, man?
No, that was Meech ass.
All right,
Wait, what was
your
the thought?
random thought?
Talk about people saying brother or some shit.
Oh yeah.
What's your thought process with
Oh
this one?
shit! I ain't put that in there, motherfucker.
I
was
thought
just
you put that.
No, you
Oh.
did.
I ain't
He
put that
said
in.
Nick?
No,
That was
he
Nick
said
that
it. Somebody else had to throw it in there.
No, dog, I didn't type this because
You can
I
slide
didn't
to the
type
left.
it. I
I
think that
know
was
you put it in
Mitch.
here because you use punctuation.
Who, me?
Yes.
Just slide to the right. It'll tell you.
Oh, that's me.
His name is
This man.
I tell you about Tech. Tech told on your ass.
Okay. So random
That's
thought.
an old nigga right there.
So random thought.
But I was, man, because I was at work and I noticed this thing because I almost use my job now as a people experiment because I'm just around so many people.
I use punctuation.
You got clean in that shit.
That's crazy.
You was trying to impress.
Put a comma in that bitch.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if I
Were you
added
drunk
it.
when
I
you did
added the
I
Kai shit.
was lit on Thanksgiving, bro. I was lit.
Did we do a Thanksgiving review?
Nah, we're going to get to that.
Oh, okay.
We're going to get to that. Well, let's get to the Thanksgiving review, and we'll save this as our black conversation for today. Oh, we're not getting out of black conversations. That was niggas Thanksgiving. Everybody was cool?
Yeah, man. All I want to say is, with my in-laws, we really got the true meaning of family and coming together.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Because
I thought he
they got down on my...
Shoot it up.
Shoot what up?
I thought you was going to say some bullshit. Never mind.
Oh, you thought I was about to, like, give thanks to the Lord?
No, I
and
wanted
Savior
you to
Jesus
get
Christ?
controversial with your in-laws.
Say something controversial?
Them niggas can't cook.
Yeah.
No. The food was amazing. The mac and cheese. Shout out to my mother-in-law. She snapped on that mac and cheese.
Hey man, brother James, I trust his mac and cheese.
You know what I'm saying?
Judgment.
Hey, you
Won't
know what
lie.
I'm saying?
We argue about a lot of things. If he say the mac is good, I believe it.
I don't know. He's a human, so I don't know.
Brother.
Anyway.
Brother.
All humans'
Anyway.
decisions
Hey, man.
matter.
All
Anyway,
humans-
because I recognize your schemes, you little goblin. Okay. But
taste buds might not be black enough.
nah, but
Tell
so
them don't say little. Take that little off.
take
Like
that little
how
off.
like he's talking about. Don't call that shit that little shit.
okay, Meech. Note taken. anyway, we really got that coming. The spirit of coming together because like my sister-in-law,
That's crazy.
she had like a place like rented out, and then they like got down on her, and then we ended up having to move to her
Money wise
to her place. No, they wasn't letting her in. She rented a space. They wasn't letting her inside the building, and it was people coming. So we had to like basically
that's wild.
flip
that's
her
crazy
place. We
as
like flipped
hell.
her place, and we did it though. And it was a real nice time, man. Came together, everybody like a teammate. Everybody put in some work, and we made that joint happen, man.
Did they make that right with her?
She is going to definitely pursue it. So
Okay.
I don't know if they
I'm trying to say, if not,
Yeah.
we'll talk after.
We about to change his tagline. He is the lawyer.
talk
Oh, Big Z Mo, the lawyer.
This ain't. Never mind.
Yeah. My boy is not talking anyway. So I enjoyed the turkey. It was juicy. Had the slave food. Had some greens.
Nigga.
Had the mac and cheese. Had the yams.
Ooh, them yams. They do something different to a plate.
The yammy
I hate
yams.
yams,
I'm
man.
not gonna hold you.
I don't like.
I love yams
Hate
so
'em.
much that I put them on a smaller, separate plate. I don't let. The
That's what
yams,
you should do. Good
I don't let
job.
the yams and the mac and cheese touch. But
Amen.
when I do, I dip the mac and cheese.
You got
How
it.
dare you?
Oh.
And then you talking about my taste buds.
I might go do that in a minute.
You talking about my taste buds. Dipping mac and cheese and yam juice.
Oh my god, you was tripping.
What's wrong
And
with
it
y'all?
sounded like that. What?
Man, it's that extra sweet. Shout out to sweet potatoes, God's favorite potato.
Yes, God's favorite. What else? I don't fuck with dressing.
Oh, dressing
I like
so
dressing.
good.
Not dressing nor stuffing.
I'm starting to find out a lot of people don't
I
like
don't
dressing.
fuck with dressing.
I like
Oh,
dressing.
Dressing
I
is
love
good.
dressing.
That's not for me, bro.
But a lot
I
of
don't even
people
know what it
fuck with
is. It's just some shit.
It's
just
cornbread.
It's cornbread and other stuff.
I eat cornbread.
Yeah, you just don't like all the other stuff.
Yeah,
going
I don't
on.
like all
It's
that
cornbread amongst other things.
Like you know, niggas like meatloaf. I don't like meatloaf. I don't want my
don't like
meat-
meatloaf?
all this
Meatloaf
bullshit
is
in it.
tough.
We be at
Meatloaf is tough.
We be having one
Big
of
ass meat, just ground beef,
Ground beef with
Yes.
a bunch of shit in it, bro.
just there.
What's wrong with that?
Meatloaf is terrible.
No, it's not.
Ugh.
That remind me of the slave days.
That remind me of Mississippi.
Man, get up out of here.
That
You know what remind me of slave days?
What?
Chitlins.
Oh, well,
we
yeah.
won't do chitlins.
Yeah.
Don't-
All right
nobody
then.
over
Scrap
Go
food.
ahead with that.
Nobody over
Oh,
here.
and then you just say that remind you of Mississippi?
Yeah, I did.
I thought that was Misha said it.
Hey, he was ready to go. That was the second time. I took my notes.
I fuck with
Meatloaf. Meatloaf is a luxury, brother.
A lot.
It's a luxury.
Hell yeah, had that
Talk
much
about
ground
something.
meat everywhere.
Yeah, that's a luxury.
There ain't no small.
You
there
know,
ain't no small.
you know,
with meatloaf.
by
Yes,
one,
and mashed
fuck with
potatoes
meatloaf.
and broccoli,
Fuck with
nigga.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
with the
shit, but I
mashed
like
potatoes.
meatloaf.
Look at
I
you.
just can't.
Look at you.
I just can't talk about it the way this is being talked about. Meatloaf
Do
is some
you
last.
do you not like meatloaf or you won't eat it?
I don't like meatloaf.
Now, see, I think
don't
that's
like
impossible. It's
meatloaf.
ground
Like
beef
all
and
the
onions
other-
and
Dog,
shit.
God bless my mother. She just turned 75. I had to eat meatloaf, bro. Okay? I had to eat it. My childhood was terrible when it came to food. And my mama could throw down. But she knew I didn't like all of the good shit.
Did she used to
and
make
all
the sauerkraut?
All the nigga shit.
I don't fuck with sauerkraut.
Gee, I used to be
I don't fuck
so
with
mad.
sauerkraut, but my mama loves some deviled eggs, dog.
I don't fuck with that.
I've been
either.
forced to eat.
Deviled
dog.
eggs are pretty good.
Dog, you want to know why I don't like a lot of shit? Because there's a lot of shit I was forced to eat.
No, trauma with that shit's real.
I'm
It took me
You
a
don't
long
like
time
sloppy
to
Joe?
even eat.
No, sloppy
Sloppy
Joe.
Joe's
You like sloppy Joe, but you don't like meatloaf? Nigga, shut up.
No, that's
Go ahead. Zach.
that's a
No,
different.
No, it's not.
Them different.
Sloppy
It's
Joe is
saucy.
a childish food. It's
Oh,
childish.
Yeah, I could.
So you like-
You should have grown out of that.
You like corn dogs?
Yes.
Nah, that's childish as fuck. Come on, man.
I don't care.
Motherfuckers good.
And you don't like hot dogs.
I do like hot dogs.
I like chili dogs.
I just don't like.
Wait, hold on.
I always get shitted up like hot dogs.
We talked about how good
Joe's,
Nathan's
but
was.
you like chili dog?
Nathan's is
Yes.
different though. I don't.
No,
They not hot
Chili,
dogs.
chili tastes different than
my
sloppy
man
Joe.
is Shane.
Who want to eat some sweet
He
beef?
don't like sloppy Joes,
but you
he
eat
like chili dog.
You eat sweet beef?
No, they're different.
That's
Yeah.
different. That's
The meat
sweet
is
beef.
different.
You
like sweet beef?
You like spicy
Yeah, because I eat
stuff?
sweet steak. Sweet steak hoes.
Ooh.
No, but I know
That
people.
actually might be good.
No,
though.
you're not
never
gonna
had
like
a
it.
sweet steak?
You never had
Oh,
torches?
You're not
shit.
gonna
No,
like sweet.
no.
He ain't gonna like
What
it.
you gotta do when you leave?
I got a couple of things to do actually.
You got time to go get some food?
No.
No, never mind.
What the fuck?
What was that?
I'm gonna put you together though. I don't
What?
know.
No.
wait,
Hold
no,
on.
no.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Bro, there's people up there talking and things moving around.
No, that
No,
sounds
that
like
sounds
some
like a
shot.
gunshot.
That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Bro.
All right.
I didn't shot the gun.
No.
that shot.
Before you put that.
Does
We
it
heard
sound
of-
like somebody got shot? Do you hear anybody in agonizing pain?
No, I
Do you
think-
hear a loud commotion? Do you hear somebody say, get on the motherfucker? Did anybody bust through this door? We got to pod through
Stop
it.
telling them what to do.
We got to
You
pod
giving
through
instruction.
it. You got to pod through
He
it.
said, okay, and then what he say next?
We got to pod through it. Yeah, what the fuck was we talking about?
Oh, that's the title.
We
That's the
said-
title of this.
What?
That explains this episode. Pod through it.
Oh.
No, look, we can this that pod through it.
Pod through it.
All right.
Back to food shaming. Back to food shaming. Yeah, I don't fuck with meatloaf. Okay,
But you like sloppy Joe.
I like.
That doesn't make sense.
I like sloppy Joe.
That doesn't make sense.
I like it. I didn't say
All that crap in them. It's all that crap in sloppy Joe.
I just
You got all them peppers and
Yeah, but
onions and all
Sloppy
of that.
Joe
mess.
got a sauce with it too that just changes.
meatloaf is just like.
Meatloaf got sauce with it.
Yes.
No, I agree.
And
but
meatloaf is savory.
That's what changes the
Meatloaf
two.
Y'all like,
savory.
y'all like country fried steak?
Absolutely.
I don't need country fried steak.
Absolutely.
Okay, I fuck with that.
No, I get it.
I like country fried chicken.
one sweet, one.
You know, like the big chicken piece with the white sawmill gravy on top of it.
Nah, don't put no gravy on my chicken.
Oh man,
I grew up in
You-
Chicago. It's mild sauce. My bad.
You haven't lived it. No, I'm talking about like the chicken patty. You
Nah,
gotta go to
I
Cracker
hear you,
Barrel.
bro. I just
Go to
only
Cracker
thing
Barrel.
going on top of my chicken.
Do you like smothered
Go to
chicken?
Cracker Barrel
mild.
and try it.
I'm good.
Oh yes,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
smothered chicken.
Oh,
I ain't
yeah,
had
I'm from the
smothered
South.
chicken.
You said it.
I need
if
somebody
don't
to make
smothered
that.
Stuff, I'm not from the South.
That's what I'm saying. You from the South, and I'm from Chicago. And that's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
no, no,
Like, I
no,
need
no, no,
mild
no,
sauce
no,
on
no,
top
no.
of
I'm
my
not gonna
chicken.
let you put that. That's a black delicacy. Don't do the Chicago South thing.
It's not a human thing.
Nope. This is just a black people thing,
Okay,
and white people. White people like that stuff too.
there's a lot of shit that black people do that white people like.
How was your Thanksgiving? Meech?
Chicken is a universally tasty
Oh
dish.
man, I forgot we was talking about
Universal.
Thanksgiving.
We got our time crunch. How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh my Thanksgiving was cool. It was quick.
we got in the meatloaf.
I forgot. I literally forgot we was talking about Thanksgiving.
It was so much.
But I had pretty much all of them same thing. I'm not a turkey guy like that. The turkey, I
I'm
needed
usually
like
not either,
dressed
but
up.
that's why I said turkey was juicy.
Oh
as
man,
fuck.
see,
If
I
it's
gotta go
grilled or
back.
smoked, that's my.
Yeah, I do the
preference.
grill to smoke, but
I've really never really dabbled with the fried turkey. I only had it like once or twice.
I
I've
haven't
only
had it
had
like
that
that.
once.
Yeah,
It
I
was
wanna-
cool when I had it. It was
But
juicy.
it's not like gonna make me.
I don't
Hi.
think
I like
somebody
smoked
random
turkey
should
is my
just.
favorite turkey.
If you get a deep fried turkey, somebody that's been deep fried
Oh,
turkeys
yeah,
needs
yeah.
to do
You
that.
blow this ham house up.
Don't have your first time with me.
No. Time out. Did you niggas see the Popeyes turkey circulating?
Yes.
And it looked terrible.
Dog. I know they did this before this year.
That bird looked.
It didn't
anorexic.
look like this, right?
It
I got
didn't.
something to say. I got something to say.
It was a frog.
I got something to say.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Ribbit.
To anyone out there that is listening, if you went to the establishment of Popeye's Louisiana Chicken Kitchen to buy a Cajun style turkey, for Thanksgiving to feed to your family, friends, and most loved ones. I'm here to tell you.
Tell them.
You got exactly what you fucking deserve.
Absolutely, you disgusting piece of
I think that shit was $100 too.
$100?
Yeah,
Dog,
those
them
are
people
crazy.
don't even have
For a
spicy.
Cajun
I
turkey.
don't think it was that much. I think it was like it was close.
Was it
Gee,
60?
they don't
It's
even
like
be
60,
having
70
spicy
bucks.
ready,
Yeah.
spicy white chicken ready on the regular. Why would you go get a fucking turkey from them people?
And
I know,
it's
you gotta
frozen.
cook it.
Yeah, it's frozen.
I know.
You mean to tell
that's
me
why
you
it's ready? They
thaw
ain't
that
gotta prep it.
motherfucker?
You know what?
It probably would have been better if they cooked.
You know what? You right. You right. That's probably why it is. They didn't have to fucking cook it.
Because they gotta cook it. You gotta wait like you in grandma's kitchen.
No, they ain't never got no spicy white ready, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 more minutes. I'm spicy.
Oh no,
I'ma wait.
Always.
dog. They'll try to just push through with the mild and give you mild, bro.
Like the chicken don't visually look different.
Like how, you
It
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
visually looks different.
Because they be like,
That spice got a red to it.
man,
That mile ain't got no color. Just white.
Don't let them be next to each other too.
yeah, that was. Hey, so everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving.
Fuck my Thanksgiving.
Oh, wait.
I thought you had got your shit in about Thanksgiving.
I didn't say nothing.
My bad.
No,
Tell
this
Pops
year-
I got one of his. I still got one of his chairs over here.
Ooh.
It's upstairs. We're gonna take it back. It's,
Yeah, I need to take it back.
it's kind of worn though.
That's my fault.
It's been over here for years.
It has. He asked me about that shit, and I was like, hell no. I forgot.
Yeah, you gotta pay that ticket. I ain't even.
No,
met
that
him
chick can stay here.
yet. I ain't even met
That's
him yet.
y'all.
I'm not getting my introduction in like that.
No, just keep it,
Okay. Yeah.
and we won't speak on it again.
Don't listen to this part of the pod.
Right. That chick's been replaced and shit already.
Really personal stuff that I don't even know about, guys.
Yeah. But this year, honestly, it was kind of like an emotional one for like my family. I had talked about it prior. My aunt had passed earlier in this year. Random stuff had happened. My aunt had passed, and her birthday landed on Thanksgiving this year. So we had our Thanksgiving, and it was cool. I'm always here for watching the Bears lose around a bunch of Bears fans. Nothing brightens my day like such. So, that was great for me in the matter that they lost. Had the timeout, didn't call it.
Oh, my God.
Man. But they got him out of here at least. Y'all got something. Y'all want something.
You know how bad you got to fuck up to be the first coach in a team that's 100 years old.
100 years old.
You the first coach to get fired mid-season ever.
Yeah, but that shit was insane. And stood on it. Stood
On
on
national
it.
TV.
I made the right call.
You the only thing on TV.
But anyway.
You know who appreciated him doing that? Something embarrassing that just happened. Oh, Drake appreciated that.
Oh, what he do?
The
Just take it off of
the
him.
Bears coach getting fired stepped on the Drake.
No, that's a fact.
No, it did. It did.
that's
They
a
did.
fact.
For a
That's a
second,
fact.
that shit
It
took over
really
everything.
did.
That's a
Bears
fact.
coach
Because I didn't see
fired.
nobody upset about that.
that's a
Everybody was
fact.
like, yes.
Yes.
University.
Everybody was happy.
Fans of different teams was like, yes.
About time. I root against them all the time, and I'm like, yeah, because that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to lose in overtime. Y'all weren't supposed to lose like that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
But beside that, now this shit's funny, but it's not what it is. Families usually do like little balloon releases, all that type of stuff. So my aunt, I don't know if this was the idea behind it, honestly, because I ain't talked to my cousin because he supported, like he supplied all of it, and I know this was discussion, and it was like these lanterns, like you could write on it, you could light it, fly up.
That shit look like it only work in the movies.
They work.
Oh, okay.
It's hard, but they work.
Okay.
So we setting them up, everybody writing their little message, whatever. We go outside. Now, we didn't want to do it until sunset because they're lanterns. Mm-hmm. It's like 4:30. Bro, the wind done picked up outside on Thursday. It's cold as fuck out there. And they got like, to light the lantern, it's like this little square piece on the bottom. It's not like a regular match. First of all, lighting that shit is scary as fuck. Because you're lighting it and you're kind of still holding on to it. And that shit turns into like a ball of a flame. Not like no little match or some shit. So you got to get the wind in it and you let them go. The wind picking some up and some of them, they just drop it back down. bro. Now, if anybody know my aunt would have been like literally on the floor laughing at this shit. That's why it was funny to me. We had a decent amount of them. I think we got like 7 of them to go. One of the last ones we did, and it started to pick up, and then it didn't. And I was skipping across this parking lot. One of my cousins, she chasing it, trying to get it. She just disappears. We don't know how far it went, anything. I'm not even thinking about the shit no more. Oh. Come back. My cousin like, yeah, we probably need to go. That shit got caught up in the tree. I'm like, gee, we finna set the block over. He said he went back over there and then it went out. But I remember I left with the thought in my head like, damn, it's probably a flaming tree just over there. I ain't even gonna say the neighborhood because I still don't know. I don't know how it ended. But that shit, boy, we could have took half the block out with that bitch.
So as I usually like to do, I like to ruffle feathers. Hey, I want to say something. I want to admit something. I've had some self-awareness moments lately, and I do recognize that I be poking and prodding at people in particular ways. Mm-hmm. And I'm here to tell you, I can't help myself.
I figured as much.
Sometimes I can't help myself. So what I was trying to do a better job of, because I was like in my mind like, okay, well, you've got to change that. When that thought comes to you, you have to change it. I'm like, nope, can't do it. But what I can do is I can just remain silent. That's all I got, bro. That's all I got. I really had a self-awareness moment over the past couple of weeks. A few things happened. I'm like, okay, you gotta take some accountability to this. And so, boom, I took my accountability. But I'm like, that's me. That's my shit. Like, that's what I do. Like, hey, if I pull out a gun, this is the gun I'm pulling out because this is my best gun. And so while I can't stop,
good thing you can recognize that.
While I can't stop, what I can do is I can remain silent. Like the old saying goes, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Amen. We can say Merry Christmas in the chat, y'all.
And
say Merry Christmas in the chat, y'all. I can't wait for December 25th.
I'm saying Happy Christmas Eve.
I'm sending emojis.
I'm sending police stop. He died.
Merry Christmas Eve.
Niggas for Christmas Day.
You ever been told Happy Christmas night?
Ooh, no.
I got you. Bet it up.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
I gave that whole quick dissertation just to say, like, around the holidays, I like to be real petty with people. And so they come in there and they be like, Happy Thanksgiving. And I be like, yeah, why we out here celebrating mass murderings of indigenous people in this country from years ago. And I'm saying it. And the thing about me is this. I be saying shit to be funny, but I be serious too. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and yeah. I do that a little bit too much. And I can't help myself. That's my shit, dog. That's my shit. When Christmas comes around, James, when was Jesus born? All right.
Jesus wasn't born on Christmas.
All right. Oh, motherfucking right.
We already know what he was going to say.
All right, then. But I'm going to try my best, y'all. I swear to God. I'm going to try my best.
I knew that shit was coming. I ain't even going to hold you. I knew exactly. I didn't even have to guess what he was going to say on Christmas.
I'm going to try my best, man.
I'm about to say, I said Merry Christmas, not Happy Birthday, Jesus. Damn.
I'm going to try my best, man, because when we get to certain pagan holidays.
Don't send jingle bells in the chat. He going to really tell you something.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Look. Here go the funny thing. Christmas is my favorite holiday. I look forward to Christmas. I hope it be snowing all fucking month so it really look like Christmas on Christmas and shit. But I'm always going to ask you that question on December 25th.
Why?
Because
it's you.
I can't help it.
Yeah, he can't help it.
I can't help it. You heard, Mike? Can't help it. Even if I wanted
got
to.
that voice in his ear.
Even if I
Get him,
wanted
Nick.
to.
Say it, Nick. No. Don't let the day go without it. Do it.
No, they need this.
Do it. They won't know if you don't say it. Even though they know, tell them.
It's like you with the religion. It's like they need.
It's not the same.
They need to be
it's
taken
not the
to
same.
the water.
Wait, no. When have I bombarded the group chat with that? When have I ever done that?
He want to bring somebody in with him so bad.
You actually posted a scripture before I did in the group chat.
I can't help
I
it.
saw
see that?
this
Look,
nigga.
you saw my reaction. I put the wow. I was.
Well,
What?
That was me kind of trying to have a big brother moment and be.
It was nice.
just
But no, but I'm saying
Yeah,
though.
big brother.
I'm saying you said
I can do
you said it's
it.
like me. It's not like me. I don't do this.
yeah.
You do that.
I sent out some shit from the Quran next.
Oh my god.
He can't.
Well, you know what? I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I do bother him though. I can't lie. I do bother you in particular. I bother Zach too. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
No.
but your enemy is me.
But it's worse. It's worse with you.
Your enemy is.
I only do that because you bother people.
It don't get me.
You bother people, so I bother you.
No, it's time.
No, but no, Meech is cool though.
Oh,
Even though Meech be
my
doing that, he cool. Like it's like
No.
I'm out of just the jokes and the fun of it. I'm just chilling.
Meech be cool though. That's what I'm saying. You be
I'm
like,
ready to play my song.
You be cool but lightweight serious.
Because I'm tired. I'm tired.
right.
I can't deal with Brother James.
You
today.
sleepy?
No. I'm sick and tired.
I know one thing. That food put me down quicker than
Oh, yeah.
every other year ever.
I'm getting older for sure.
Yeah.
So-
I'm getting older for sure.
So today
it hit about 7, and I was like, all right.
I started thinking I want some mangoes.
Nah, hey, bro, look, I literally had a moment too. Like it was just a broom sitting in the middle of the floor that one of the kids left. Oh, hey! This broom! I had that moment.
And I remember while I'm sitting up here shitting on Popeyes, because I love chicken. Yes, after I had me a plate of that Thanksgiving shit that I didn't want no leftovers of, I had some Popeyes in the refrigerator. I heat my shit up and I banged my 2-piece.
Y'all
spicy
done with
nuggets.
leftovers?
Dog,
No,
we
I'm
don't
not.
have leftovers here.
Oh, true.
Take
So-
all of this shit with you.
We
I
have
don't want to eat this shit after today.
we have a Thanksgiving
I have
at my
some.
uncle's house. I didn't take no leftovers, so I ain't been eating leftovers.
Okay, got you.
Now, my mom, like today, on the after Black Friday, that Saturday after Black Friday, that's when we put up like Christmas trees, all of that shit, and that's when my mom cooked Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna eat that shit today, and probably that's when my leftovers are kicking in.
You know, whenever I see anybody black, man or woman, banging on them leftovers, like at work the following week.
Oh, that was me.
Look, I'm here to tell you, and I probably looked at you and said this.
You did.
You old black ass nigga.
Yeah.
You just black. That's how I know. That's how I know you're not a human being. You're black.
Dirk
You
the
a
Whippy
nigga.
do it all the
You a
time.
nigga.
Yeah,
I'm not a human. I'm black.
I had. That was nasty.
Well, should that be the title? I'm not a human. I'm black. What are you trying to tell me,
No,
Nick?
I can't say that.
No, like you see what I'm saying? You see how crazy that sounds? I'm not a
That's
human. I'm
it.
black. But if I say I'm a man, then I say I'm black. That sounds suitable, right?
Yeah.
I'm a man and I'm black, but I'm not a human. I'm black.
He just talked to you like Mr. Candy.
See how different that was?
I thought I was getting a lecture.
Not a human. I'm gonna keep saying it. That sounded terrible. But me saying I'm a man, then black, that's acceptable. See that? I just proved the point. We can move on.
Well, back to the black shit. This week for today's Black Conversation.
Black
is one that I apparently
Conversations.
came up with on my own. I feel like I took someone else's thought and put it in here.
I was talking about, that's what I was finna say. I was talking in the chat about how white people call us brothers all the time.
Boom. That's where that's how this got here. Because I'm like, I'm not using punctuation. I literally copied his text message and put it in here. So, from each, but I'll read it. Random thought. Do whites ever process the word brother isn't in their vocabulary until they're greeting a black? Black Conversations.
That shit crack. I know it probably pissed some people off, but that shit cracks me up. Like black people be like, "Yeah, you know the brothers."
How you doing, brother?
I'm like, "Who the fuck?"
Brother, do you have any... Nigga, you don't even call your brother. Like, cut it out, man.
Hey, Jive Turkey, it is not 1970. All right? It's not 1974.
That's the other part.
2004.
That's the other part.
You're
They
not
don't
even
say-
old, bro. You like 32 years old, dog.
Low key,
Hey,
you know
brother.
why? They get to keep the ER on brother. Got you.
Oh.
Figured it out. Figured it out.
Y'all in unison talking about.
Figured it out.
Like this nigga just gave a rap battle bar.
See, but that's because you still.
What's up, boy?
You still ain't on the
Let that
poison.
bitch breathe.
See, but that's because
let that breathe.
nigga was the poison, and then brother became the poison. So sometimes.
I'm done, dog.
Tomato.
I'm done, dog.
Boy.
Look, I don't know if them cameras are working or not. We gonna find out.
They red though.
We got some of the show.
Something
for
is
show.
showing.
We got
Maybe.
something to work with. God, I hope this whole thing is on because this
Audio still going up on YouTube regardless.
All right.
Just when we get to the part that it cut, if it cut, it's just.
Gonna be a picture.
Look, Meech gonna figure it out. Look,
We gonna have a fire. What they be
Technical
saying?
difficulty?
Technical difficulty screen.
cool.
Yeah. I'm about to write that down.
With that being said, man, because I don't even want to do no more Black Conversations. He smoked that. I'm Reed at the Cloudiest.
It's Pusha 2_Z.
You know the vibes. Little Big Meech.
And it is your favorite man of God,
Hey.
Brother James. God bless you.
Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. Subscribe, follow, like, rate, comment, repost, share, interact, talk shit,
Instant message.
like, do whatever.
I am. That was
Email.
the original DM. Damn.
It was.